Hello, hello. Hey, everyone. Hey, Auntie Renee.
Can I get a mic check? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear
Yeah, I can
you.
hear
Can you
you.
hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. Hey, everybody. We're back.
We back
We are back.
like
Yes,
we
we
never
are.
left.
Yes, we are. Welcome, welcome.
But we never
Hey, I
left.
can't see, so Niece, you got to color
Okay,
people
let me
that's
do the roll
coming in
call
the
real quick
chat.
to salute everybody that's here. So shout out to everybody that's in the building. Welcome to the Women's Roundtable. Shout out to Janet. Hey, Janet Boo. Shout out to Sosa. Shout out to Dirty KFC. Shout out to Irby. And shout out to Big Dog Ben and all the everybody in the back that's watching. Shout out to everybody. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe to this channel, and also share the live out. Let's go. I'm gonna connect to Auntie so people can, if you want me to. I don't even know if I
I
can.
don't
Wait a
know.
minute.
We lacking tonight.
Yeah, that's why I said okay. You said we lagging. I put it out
Yeah.
on
Yeah, we
Wild D
lagging.
channel, so people should come over.
I don't think that got nothing to do with it. Um, I don't understand
Somebody
why we
live right
lagging
now?
tonight. It might be who live.
Hmm, I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I was at Wild D's and I shouted
well,
the channel. I don't know who live.
oh, well. First we want to want to say if anyone lost a loved one today or anytime or know someone that lost a loved one, we do send out our condolences and to let you know that time heal all wound. You will never forget. So just keep your head up and be close to your family. And if anyone is having problems with their loved one, please reach out to them because life is short and you don't know when you will have the chance to talk or see that person again. We always speak positive over here and we love y'all and we thank y'all
Yes.
for pulling up and spending time with us, you know. Um, So Niecy Pooh, the streets been on fire.
Yes, I've been a part of it. I
It been
know.
on
I know.
fire.
Been on real fire. It has
It
been.
was
Like
somebody
I
need
said.
to call the fire
Call the fire. Your phone breaking up. Was it mine?
hit the like button, tell a friend to tell a friend. Anybody let me see, it might be this earpiece. Hold on. Hold on, take over niece.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, like she said, the streets are fucking hot. Call the fire department. Call the fire department. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot going on. It's been a lot of content going on. It's been a lot of players. I've actually been a player myself, but yeah, the streets have been hot. So I don't know if anybody has really been in tune with what's going on, but I'm assuming that Auntie wants to recap it. I'm not sure. I have to wait and see what she says when she comes back. But I'm assuming she didn't bring it up for no reason. But anyway, the streets have been extremely hot, and somebody needs to call the fucking fire department to put this shit out. Yeah. I know it's a lot going on. I do see lately with me personally, I see it's a lot of division going on right now. In my eyes. I could probably be wrong. But to me, but well, it's other people that see it too. I know we spoke on it yesterday or the day before that people see division going on. And I'm not the one that really wants to divide, but if some people feel like they have to, you can't really control that. I'm open to sitting with people and I'm open to talking to people. Like I said, I try to remain mutual in certain situations unless I just don't like you. But there's not too many people out there that I don't really care for. You know, I kind of deal with fuck with everybody. But yeah, so let's give Auntie Renee a couple moments to come back and fix her headset. Yeah, because I don't know. I don't know if she had an Android or what, but let me check out the chat because I'm up here putting up my Christmas tree, y'all. Let me see. Let's see. Peace and strength to anyone grieving. Yes, my COVID niece turned 5. We've been celebrating life today. Let's go. Shout out to her. Happy birthday to her. The big 5. That's a huge milestone.
Can I get a mic check? Can y'all hear me?
We can hear you. Can y'all hear her in the chat?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I hear low connection.
I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can hear you. I
I
don't
can
know,
hear
you
you.
guys.
It's just that I'm low.
You're not low. Am I
See if
low
you
or
can
are you
turn me
thinking?
up.
Okay, hold on. You're not
I
low
don't
to
know.
me.
So I don't know what's going on with my computer.
You
Huh?
already turned up already. You turned up already.
Okay. It gotta be my computer.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
I'm
show
just
y'all
gonna
my
try
tree
to
too
hear
at
what
the
y'all
end
saying.
because I'm working on my
Okay.
tree right now.
Yes, yes, it's been fire on this YouTube streets. Yeah. It
So what you want to talk
people
about? You
not
trying
getting
to
the
talk about it?
concept
What you trying to do?
of this internet.
What you mean?
Um, yeah, I wanna talk about long distance relationship. I'm
Oh,
piggyback off of you.
okay.
And I'm just saying, people feel like that long distance relationships can't work. And I beg to differ.
hmm
I beg to differ because, you know, it's the people, you know what I'm saying, who put, forth effort to be in the relationship. You're dealing with someone that live out of town. You know what I'm saying? That
Right.
goes, be like, we're gonna see each other, twice a month, until, we build our relationship if it go anywhere, you know. So, it could be like, I come to you one weekend, you come to me one weekend. You know what I'm
hmm
saying? But people act like that it can't work.
Yeah.
And I
But it's
feel like,
bigger. It's bigger than just seeing one another. Trust plays a huge part in it.
yeah,
Honesty plays a true part in it. Communication. It's a lot of things that play big parts in being in a long distance relationship. So if those things are not there, or if those things are not working, it's hard for it to work out. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. But again, it like I say, it depends on the two people. You know what I'm saying? How long do you think it take um for someone to decide to um how long you think you should be somebody in the back?
how
Um,
what?
how
Oh, you
long you
said somebody
think
in the
it
back.
take? Yeah, somebody in the back.
I thought you said shoot. It's Janet. I thought you said shoot somebody.
Oh,
in the back. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? I know.
okay,
These
Janet,
fucking
you up
ladies.
here?
Oh,
Yes.
you got it. Okay. Hey, Janet
Hey,
Boo.
Hi, Boo.
beautiful.
Hi, Boo. I
That's my
heard you went
girl.
to. I heard you went to Krista's today. She's so happy, Miss Renee.
Yeah, I stopped by seeing that she was live.
Yes, she was happy, girl. She told me about it, and I love
Let's
it.
go.
Talk because
Oh,
we can talk about it. Let's talk about. I love long distance relationships. I always had a pen pal.
But
yeah. That was my first one. But yeah.
how long you think that you have to be in a relationship before you decide to uh for one of y'all to move where the other is at?
Oh, I would
Wow,
say 2 years plus. 2 years plus. That's me, honestly. But like I said, this is my first time. That was my first time dealing with that type of situation. But I guess if you really can't put years on it, it just depends. But I feel like you should get to know that person for two
facts.
years before you make that huge decision because that's a big decision. You know
And
what I'm
I
saying?
Yeah,
'Cause-
actually did 2 years with a person on the internet and was going to make that decision. And when the 2 year came up, was right where I was shown that it was not the right decision.
exactly.
So I would say a little bit longer than 2 years, my
Okay,
love.
longer than that. Okay.
Yes.
But see, I think the reason I say that, Janet, is
Yeah,
because at those 2 years, you find out it's not what it is. You know what
it
I'm
did.
saying? So I think
Perfect.
that's when the conversation comes about. Not
Definitely. It
actually
did.
doing the move, but let's talk about
Oh,
moving
yeah. The
together.
conversation came about
Yeah.
and the actions came with it to say, hmm. So if
Mm-hmm.
that 2 year right there is the decision, good or bad, then yes, I would say 2 years would define if you're gonna do it or no or not. But
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
when it came 2 years, Renee, and then that
Mm-hmm.
moment came where the warning signs were going off, the red flags talk, I was like, I'm so glad that I prayed about it, did something, to make sure I didn't do that because it could have changed my life and not for
Yeah.
the
Right, right. So, do you think, being that you're in a long distance relationship, um,
Who?
I can't
Oh,
see
go
the
ahead.
comments, so if y'all could see the comments, please read them out because I can't see it.
Okay. I will.
Um,
I'm working on it. I'll get it. Hold on.
but
yeah,
I'm
because
saying, go ahead.
Sosa said it depends on the individual. There's no rule that works for all. You can move in after 6 months or last forever or wait 5 years and end a week later.
I agree with that.
Mm,
I agree with that.
mm,
I agree with that because some people do move in. See, sometimes when you move in with an individual, that's when you find the truth out about certain things.
right.
She said it's a meeting of the minds, not a dream amount of time.
Good point. So it's a good point. I like that. I like that. Mm, mm-hmm. So let's say, okay, y'all dating, and so we all know that when you judge your relationship, it's depending on the first year of your relationship, and it tells all. Do y'all agree?
Um,
Because
but
you shouldn't,
three
your
talks might
first
win
year
out.
you shouldn't
Okay.
have any problems. And if you have problem with, and this just my opinion, if you have problem within your first year, to me that's a flag that, hey, this is not the one for you. Or 6 months, your 6 months to your year, if you have a problem person for you, do y'all agree or disagree?
In the first year, well, I've depending on what it could be though, because sometimes it could be something that you could fix, get over it, and learn how to grow together, or it could be something that may not. So it may be test in the first year.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we hear
I had
you.
got a call.
If you want to
Yeah,
repeat the
we hear.
question, Miss Renee, if you want to repeat the question so she can know where we're at.
I was saying, months to a year, let you know, if that person is the one for you, because I feel like if you have a problem within the 6 months to a year, that let you know that the relationship is not good. So you
Yeah,
have to let it go.
I agree. I agree. I agree.
And
Because sometimes people hold on to a relationship that need to be let go.
That's
You
that's
know,
factual.
yeah.
That's
and
factual.
we thinking that we could change the person and make that person. You know what I'm saying?
But
make that
it's only
person,
gonna change, end up changing
mhm.
you. Yeah, because then like when people go through certain things in relationships, it affects the person's mental as well that's going through like this. What I'm trying to say is like somebody do something to you in a relationship, it starts to affect your mental. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like who wants
It
to
makes
go
you
through that
become
type
a
of
different person, though.
exactly, exactly,
They broke you so
exactly.
in the emotional part. Sosa said, I think we all ignore the red flags in the early stages because we want it to work. So
That's
it's a
facts.
one.
At some point,
Right,
yeah, that's
right,
facts. Yeah,
And no way of knowing. You
right.
just have to use faith and use your common sense, or not even common. She didn't say common, but it is kind of common sense because at this point, I'm too old not to know the.
mm-hmm,
I'm too
mm-hmm.
old not to see the red flag.
Mm,
Or like, so maybe not on a younger woman, but a more seasoned, I need to know better. So I feel like maybe there's something in me that would be like, do you really want that? And you already know how that's going to be. Are you going to put up with that? Like, I
mm,
feel like
mhm, mhm,
I might
That's true.
mhm.
settle. Yeah, I might settle, be quick to settle for something that's really not for me. And hi,
Yeah,
everyone.
we ain't doing no settling. Fuck all that. I mean, nobody should. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta
Right.
understand, like, this is something that you gotta worry about. Your mental health is real, and like I said, you could be in a situation where your mental health is totally fucked. I've been there before. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
But it takes away from you as you and your values, your character. It displays because you become a more angry person, a more hurt person, a more this. You know what I'm saying? Just because of
Bitter.
things you're going through, bitter, yeah, you're hurt, you're angry, all this type of shit. And of course, when you display it, it's like, oh, that person just hurt. Oh, that person just, yeah, that person is fucking mad because they didn't deserve or ask. When you're going to meet somebody and getting to know people, you're not walking into it like, oh, I want this person to intentionally hurt me or fuck me over or
mhm,
something. That's not what you're walking into it for. So when it happens, it's kind of like, what the fuck? You know,
Yep. And Sosa's asking
mm,
people to join.
mhm.
to join the
So,
combo.
what do we call long distance? What I mean, how far you think long distance is? Do we talk about um um I'm in New York, you're in California, or I'm in Georgia and you in Carolina, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, you have to break it down like how many hours you feel like, is long distance. Because I feel like if you get 4 hours is nothing to
Yeah.
drive. So
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Maybe 5 hours. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to drive to get to that person. But when you start going, 7 and 8, you know what I'm saying? That's when the money and for the flight, you know what I'm saying? All that. So that's when, you gotta say to yourself, if my finance is good enough for me to do this twice a month, even at least can y'all ladies be comfortable with seeing that person once a month?
Once a
So it
month ain't too bad. That
Yeah,
ain't
it does
bad.
depend because people do have
Yeah.
lives. And so you might actually do virtual time. I mean, FaceTiming is
Yeah.
important,
You can
you know.
do virtual dinner dates. You can do virtual dates. Like it's it's stuff you can do. You can
Physical
watch a
is
movie.
important.
Yeah, it is. But
Yeah.
once a month.
And I would say that the relationship
So
long distance
that
is
do goes to the point of saying it depending on the people who putting the effort in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
because I feel like even
So
in a
that means you don't put your if I'm
relationship,
putting my effort
in a long distance relationship, it's not really real until you actually physically come in contact. So once you physically come in contact with that person, then it becomes real. And so each time that you touch each other, the
yeah.
long more. So you might say first it's once a month, then it becomes every other weekend.
So someone to know she can join. She put the
Mm.
link.
Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I told her. I didn't know if Miss Renee could hear me or if you guys could hear me. But I was saying she was asking. I told her she don't gotta ask. She's a woman. She better get up here. But I didn't say it like that. I said it nicely.
Mm-hmm.
You better
Mm-hmm.
get her butt up here.
Hey, Monty. I didn't get to see your comment, Monty. Let me go out and see it because it went away. Um, let's
Ladies,
see.
y'all are welcome to pull up and give your intake on it. Um, yes, it's this is a open panel, so anybody can pull up and get a output on it. So let me say this: when we shifting right now. So when you're dating someone, right?
Okay.
How long should y'all be in a relationship before you get married? Can you go a long time
Mhm.
being with somebody uh and not get married? Because me personally, if I'm with you at least 4 years, you need to put a
Oh,
ring
that's
on it.
Alexis. Sorry, Alexis.
Cause
Hey, Alexis. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never gone
I
4.
can't go. Huh?
I've never gone 4. I married my father of my children. I married him within a year, and the other one I married him within 2. So I don't know. We're not going no 4 years together. We're going to be talking about it in the first 2.
Well,
But on the internet,
Right.
it would be different. So to me, on the internet, we can do like 5. If we can be together 5 years on the internet, we can get married because the time's different here. It's weird.
backstage, Auntie, can you do it? Or you good? Here we go. So,
Yeah.
so.
I
Hey,
Hey,
think I did
ladies.
it.
cousin.
Did I do
Hey,
it?
Cozy.
Hey,
Miss
boo.
Who
Renee.
is that?
Hey, Janet. Hey, Cozy. It's
So, so.
Sosa.
She's having a
Her
delay.
so
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 Yeah.
beautiful.
Hey, Aunt
Yeah,
Renee.
let me restart my computer. I'll be
yeah.
back.
Okay.
Hey, while you
But
never felt.
the next thing is how long do you think it take for you to get married? I mean, do you go into a long distance? I mean, a long relationship in order to get married? Because some people be with somebody for damn near 10 to 15 years,
That's why
and
I
Yeah.
you know what
jumped
I'm saying,
on.
and don't even put a ring on it. Don't even, you
Mhm.
know what I'm saying, to get engaged or anything. So I mean, are you willing to sit there in this long relationship and not, you know what I'm saying, to the next
See, I
level? Do you have to take that long to get to the next level? Let me restart my
I was
computer.
actually with
I'll
someone.
be right back.
I
Okay.
was I was with them for 26 years. We were together for 3 years, no, 2 years, broke up, got back together, got married, got divorced, and then ended up staying together longer after we were divorced than we did when we were married. So I think that's another hard one. It's not, I don't know if there's one set rule for everybody,
I agree. Hmm.
Oh, I
and
totally.
I felt like I only married him because it was like, oh, we're getting married. It wasn't, I didn't think about it. I didn't really understand, what marriage actually meant. Do you get what I mean? It was just like, I'm getting
Yeah.
married. I'm excited.
Yeah.
And with me, I'm more like, if I get married, I don't believe in divorce. So when I do it, I don't run a rush into it. And then I feel like if you do the things you do as a boyfriend, not saying that married men don't do it, but if
Mhm.
I'm married, I'd probably be more upset, like more upset than I would be if I was just in a relationship with somebody.
Oh,
Because it's
hell
your
yeah.
husband. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? And it's kind
Mhm.
of like those one of the type of things like you don't believe in. I don't believe in divorce. I don't believe in shit like that. So it's kind of like when I do it, I want to do it the right way. I don't want to rush it. I don't want to rush into it. None of that. I want the person to be ready, and I want to be ready. So,
See, but okay, so imagine my situation then. You're with that person for 2 years. At that point, you think you're ready. You get
hmm
married and it don't work.
not
Do you get what
ready.
I mean?
Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah. And then like you have that little time apart. To be honest, we were kind of still fooling with each other. But anyway, and then we got back together and it lasted like another like 15, 16 years. So, it's just I don't know.
Let me tell y'all one thing a man told me one time.
Hmm.
You will never know. It's like a full year to really know somebody. Okay.
Mm.
Y'all
Yeah.
can talk on the phone, you can do all this, but when that year stuff start coming on later and later, it takes a full year for you to actually really get to know somebody or longer. But it starts with a minimum of a year. You don't know nobody and things
Yeah.
start coming out as the year approaches and and so on.
I
But
actually think
and
a
it's
year
true.
I think the year you're just getting to know them, now you're just starting to hear
Yeah.
these stories about them. You're just starting to see why such and such a person acts this way about them. You're just, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So I think it probably takes longer than a year to actually get to know them, but definitely a year to actually start seeing
At
why
the
they get
minimum,
certain.
yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. And I didn't believe it until I seen it. I was like, it don't take that long to get to know them. Oh yeah, it does.
I mean, if
That's
you think about it,
facts.
you've got friends, female friends, right? And you're
Mm-hmm.
cool, however you met them. Maybe they're your raving partner or the person you just, you know, chit chat to on the phone, whatever it is. But as soon as you take them out of that situation into a different one, you see a different side of them, and you could have been friends with them for years. Do you get what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yes.
Yeah.
it's the same for a man.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, because you start noticing like the first year is considered like the honeymoon phase.
Mm-hmm.
So of course everything is gonna be great, everything is gonna be this and that, and then like the representative goes away, and then the real person enters. So it's kind of
Literally.
like then you try to see like, okay, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because you never go in thinking that you have to love their flaws to really
yeah,
That at first you're like,
Benji
oh, the way
said,
you chew food, so cute. 5 years
yeah,
down the line, I can't stand the way you chew food.
Yeah.
Benji said people change every 5 years. It's something about
Well,
five
I heard
years.
it's every 7.
Yeah, it is because it's 7 cycles.
Yeah, I've heard it's every 7. Yeah.
It's seven. It's every 7 cycles of
Oh,
Well,
life.
then how are they doing it for 36? Because right here, South Bell said, Bobby and I dated for 7 months. We just celebrated our 36th year on the 24th of November.
Hey,
Let's
congratulations to you
Yes,
go.
take
guys.
us through there. So how
Congrats,
did you
Southern
get
Belle.
36 years? She did how many 7 cycles?
And I know it wasn't easy, Southern Belle. I know it wasn't easy at all.
Hell
But
no.
you got through it. You made it here. But I know it wasn't easy.
And I guarantee you, if she was to jump on panel now, she could tell us it ain't perfect, but we make it work.
Yeah.
You know?
Right. Hey,
Right.
Jersey Rich.
You don't want it perfect though. You really don't. In the beginning you do, but if you're doing that long, you don't
But you
listen.
need to know what your definition of perfect
Yeah,
is. Some people
because
Yeah.
you see me
so
without my hair
ambitious.
done, you see me without my makeup, but then you've seen me get old too, and then that's over the years too. You didn't. I was with my husband at 18. I could imagine when we were 60, 80 years old, what we'd look like. We're not going to look like we were when I was 18, right? So as the years go, I get what Benji's saying. He said body, looks, and weight. Those things can definitely make an impact on the years you're spending or changing
Yeah.
or even loving. Because like you said, I love the way you chewed at first. Now I can't stand it. Now we don't even sit at the table together.
You're like, shut your mouth. Like, ew, you
Go and
smacking.
eat at your mom's.
You're like, oh my God. Yeah.
His feet stink for 12 years, but now his feet stink bother you. Now, so I get it. But I wonder, is that something we think about? Because long distance relationship, you don't have to like be with that person all the time. So it's emotional. It's an emotional relationship.
Long distance relationships, yeah. I think it depends. When I said mindset earlier, if you've got that sort of communication when you really talk, it's not just surface level, then I think you can build something. But if it is, then it's just like you get off the phone and you get on with your life, they get on with their life, and you only really think about each other when you start talking to each other again. So there has to be a lot going on in between those conversations to build that union, I believe.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're basically spending 24 hours out of the day, you are spending it either thinking about that person, being with that person, or doing something virtual with that person. Because
Yeah.
long distance, that if you think about back in the day when we used to write the pen pal letters, we had to write a letter, send it out, wait for them to respond, and then get the feeling that you felt when you wrote your letter. Now you can literally turn on StreamYard, meet up, and
Yeah.
and it becomes
Yeah.
virtual because visual is important, but physical is important. When they took that physical away from us 6 years ago, it kind of made it easier to have long distance relationships because people didn't want to touch. But like Sosa said, I like the communication, so I want to be able to touch and rub and hug. And if it's far away, you can get distracted easily.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. It's very true.
So how do you keep the relationship going if it's long distance? What would be things that we could change or like you've experienced or seen that you would want? Because some people don't want that. They want it right in their town, but for some reason the internet's working better.
I mean, communication. Like communication is key, like I said, but y'all can do like virtual dates, like say for instance, y'all go on a date, you go somewhere and
Exactly.
eat, I go
Yeah.
somewhere and eat, and we're just on FaceTime, stuff like that. We see each
Mhm.
other often, talk a lot. Long as
Jump
it's
in
just
the
like,
shower and talk to each other. Just do your normal
yeah, it's just
everyday
like a lot of
everything.
stuff.
Yeah.
You can really do, but you just don't want it. I don't know. To me, it's just like it's already bad enough we're long distance. Just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Because it's already bad enough
Facts.
that we're far apart and the trust is probably already like crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because you're not with each other, you're not around each other, you're not. So it just makes it even harder to trust the person. But um, yeah, I don't know. That's how
No,
it
like you
worked for me.
said,
I mean, I don't
being
know.
real, being honest and being real is the best solution. You know, like I
Hmm.
say, if you get up and they realize your routine, they just do you get what I mean? It gives them that sense of comfort. If all of a sudden they're calling you, they can't get you. Do you know what I mean? It's that adds to
Exactly.
insecurities. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
consistency.
if you don't answer the phone,
Mhm.
it could be
Exactly.
over. The relationship could end by just
Literally, because you didn't answer the
Just
phone.
by not answering the phone. Right. You were doing this. Yeah. People go
yes,
crazy about that shit.
you were doing that.
Yeah.
You
What
told
were
me
you
you met up with
doing?
your old friends last week. Now all of a sudden you're not answering your phone. I know what's going on.
Yeah,
Hmm.
remember that nigga that was in your background when I said like what?
And you said he was just walking past. I knew it
Yeah,
was
he was
you.
walking past in the background. That's funny because it does have
Hmm.
paranoia is a lot with long distance
Yo, hold
relationships.
on. Sorry, Janet. Fifth floor resident, go suck your mother and tell her that she needs to stop fucking around transvestites for you to stop coming on the internet and telling people to about their transvestites. Your fucking grandmother's a transvestite. Piss
Okay,
off,
there you go.
bitch. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Don't ever
Sound
apologize
crazy.
after an awesome drag
Uh,
like
No,
that.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah,
apologizing to Miss Renee. Because
Yes.
it's her channel.
Somebody time him
don't
out.
ever.
Hold on. Because you don't come over here in the chat like that. Well, I see if you want us to time him out, but don't come out here
No,
like
you
that,
can
talking
leave
like
him.
that.
He's heard my voice. You let him be.
She
Can
in here talking about him. Yeah, she know damn. He probably
y'all
want
hear
to
me?
do something with her. Hey, next.
Can y'all
Yeah,
hear
Yeah, we
me?
can hear you.
yeah, yes,
Okay.
yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes.
great, great, great,
Mm-hmm.
great. Okay.
Yay, welcome back.
Okay, what we talking about? What we talking about?
Long
Okay,
distance
I'm talking
what
about
y'all
the
on
question
now?
you left.
Oh,
We were still on
okay.
the same
So
question.
I mean, so I can't. If you don't give me no ring within 5 years, I don't know if I can keep it because I
Can
mean
I ask
I
a
don't want to
question,
be
Ms. Renee?
I don't know. I want
huh?
a promise
What
ring by Christmas.
what does the ring change? Because actually it's just a piece of metal. So what does that change or do to your relationship?
Cause if your ass croak, you know, I'm just saying.
Tell it, Miss
I mean,
Renee.
you know what I'm saying? I'm spending my time, you know, I'm giving you my time, my love, and
Right.
you make me feel like I'm not worthy of you marrying me. And then, you know, because some people be in a relationship for a long time and then they break up and then they go, you know, the man or the woman
Be with
might end up
somebody else.
with somebody else and then end up in 3 years.
Mm-hmm. Big
You know what I'm
fact.
saying? That's a slap in the face because, you know,
But
I don't
then
gave you my time and maybe gave you some kids, you know what I'm saying? And then you get out of a relationship with me and then go give somebody else and you marry them,
And
But then
marry
you
doesn't
know?
that say that if they had married you, they would have divorced you anyway? Because obviously if they wanted to marry you, they would have done, and they found someone that they chose to marry. So I would take that as you know, like, what do you call it, a blessing in disguise? Because if they really wanted you, they would have put that ring on you. For them to leave you and get with someone else and marry them, you've got
Yeah.
to really question things, you know?
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah,
right.
dog them
You're
out,
right.
and they're gonna have to put
Yeah.
up. You escaped, you know that one.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because again, after so many years, you're going to start talking that people talk it in a year, 2 years. Some people talk it 6 months. Sometimes you can fall in love the first time you see them, and they're right.
Mm-hmm. 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 Do you think that a woman shouldn't ask a man to marry
Yes.
him?
I personally don't think a woman should ask a man.
Yeah, I
'Cause
don't think so either.
some men will just want to please you and say yes and think they're doing the right thing, and then all of a sudden they feel trapped. You know what I mean? Not because they don't like you or they don't
They
love you,
feel
but they just
forced.
weren't ready for
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So I just think if a man really wants to do that, he will make it known, because he
He will
knows
do it.
deep down every woman wants to be made, not even a wife, but just to be claimed. Do you know what I mean? Some women want that as a ring, some women want that however they want it, but they all want to be made, you know, I'm your woman and I need the world to know. So every man knows that.
So a
and they
woman
will do
shouldn't.
it.
So she shouldn't ask no man to marry him.
No,
She should definitely
No.
have conversations. She would make it known that
Yeah,
she
make him
wants.
have the conversation, because he has to bow the knee to look up at me to ask me the question that he's scared to ask, in hopes that I say why and not no. Because if we say no, it will break their hearts. Let's be clear. We have that.
I also don't want my man to bow to me when he's giving me no ring. I don't want a man to go beneath
Yeah, I want mine
me.
to stand and look face
Yeah.
to face. Yeah.
Mhm.
But just the fact that he has to come to me and say, I want to ask you a question. And then they don't do it like we do it. Because I could ask him, if you going to be my husband, let's go. Like, I just told you what you do. I don't want to do that.
But then, do you know that? You saying that, Janet? Do you want to? I am sure there's women who have said that to their man, and their man's been, do you know what? F it, let's do it, and they meant it, like wholeheartedly mean it.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
again, it's one of those things, isn't it? It's no right answer, but I personally wouldn't ask a man.
Hey, News. I wouldn't ask. I would hope
Hey,
that
News.
Hey, News.
did everything to do that he would want to ask, because that's their way of like saying you're the one.
Exactly. And then you don't want it to feel like it's forced. You know what I'm saying? Because you're forcing
Mm.
somebody to actually marry you. Like, no, nobody
I
wants to do
think
that.
also it'll be in the back of your head, always thinking, I wonder if he really wanted to marry me, or if he did it because I asked.
Right. Right.
That would bug me.
But I mean, but you know, I like I said before, it just, you know, I couldn't marry. I just couldn't go no long distance. You got to, I mean, a long time in a relationship, and you marry someone else, because I think that would be so dirty. And I help build you up, and you know, we built together. You know,
you even think like that, been in a relationship with somebody for a long time, and then y'all went through so much, and you see him with the next girl, and then they so happy, and he does everything that you wanted him to do, and vice versa.
Literally.
Yeah, it's like that in like relationships too. Like, well, it's like you feel like you built. I built you to be better for somebody else. Like what?
A lot of times.
So how do y'all feel about that? I mean, you know, with the woman building the man up, and then, you know, he go, and that's just like a star. You know what I'm saying? You what? I done been with you so many years, and then all of a sudden I stood beside you, and you know what I'm saying, and you get rich, and then you just forget about me and just throw me to the side. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like, you know, in a regular relationship, I build you up. I watch you go through school, you know what I'm saying, and I help put you through school, and then you get this great career, and then you go and you build another relationship with somebody else, a new home. I mean, you know, that is a slap in the face, you know.
100%.
It is.
Yeah.
100%. But at the same time, it's also a risk on both sides, because I mean, a guy could, let's say you get into a relationship with a guy that's, you know, woman says she wants the guys with all the sixes, right? So let's say he's got the 6 figures, he's 6 foot, and whatever the other 6 is, 6 baby mothers, I don't know. But anyway, he can now build you up. And there's many women that build that guy for him to build her up, and then she'll go back to Bookie and from the hood. Do you know what I mean? Now she's got the Chanel purses and the car and the whatever else. So it's a risk.
Yeah.
I think it's a risk that everyone takes.
Yep. Yeah. Because it could be the other way around.
But then when she start
build you up, he could build you up and then you could leave him.
Exactly, Janet. That's my
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a risk in any relationship you're going to have to take. Even if you only last 6 months and you taught him how to cook, now he's going to go and cook for the next woman. Do you know what I mean? It's minor, but he
Right.
wouldn't have been able to do that without you, before, you know, for those 3 months. So it's just one of those things. I think it's just an exchange in relationships. Although I get it. If you were with a guy for ages and he leaves you and then he's with someone else and they're married and all the rest of it, you are going to start thinking, well, what was wrong with me? So I do get that side to it too.
Well, I'm glad my ex husband. Let me shut up.
Now, I'm telling you right now.
Girl, Janet.
Shut up. I took your advice, Talk.
I will go straight loco.
Oh my God.
What's D-Shep say? So you
Let's
say,
look at the comments.
yeah, D-Shep says, so you're saying a man
Go
is
ahead.
supposed to take all the risk in some shit that's supposed to be 50-50 with the chance of you saying, oh, it's got that thing in the way, saying no, he has the heartbreak. So I
No,
can't see that word after that.
Now. It's now.
So yeah, I was
okay.
saying, I mean, it's supposed to say positive, some shit that's supposed to be 50-50 with the chance of you seeing her. Well, majority of the time, a woman is not going to say no. But the thing about it is, my opinion is, some men see the same red flags we see,
Mhm.
and it's
Yeah.
like you know that woman wasn't marriage material. You know she still wanted to do
Right.
this, and you know it wouldn't work. Like it's the same
Because she
thing. That's what I
twerked good and looked nice in a summer dress. That's all
Man,
it
for
took.
real.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know she wasn't ready. Like people know. Like you know if it's then like I feel like it could be tested. Like it could be tested. Say y'all go out to dinner one night and not you don't have to get on your knee and do it out, but it's certain questions you can ask and certain things and vibe, the chemistry. I feel like it should be like tested. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
just to see like, am I
What do
ready?
you mean? Like, do you mean like if you go out for a dinner, see if she's gonna pay, or what do you mean when you
No,
say
no, 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 no. Like say for instance, like he want to propose on Christmas,
Oh, okay.
right?
Mhm.
So then he's like, okay, we're gonna go out to dinner, and they just conversation, see where her mind is, see if like, you know, what if we do this together, you know? But she's not really knowing like it's gonna happen. Just get a feel of like, is she really ready for this before I do it? You know what I'm saying? It's like certain things that could be asked. I
Yeah,
don't know
you
if y'all
got
ever
to
sit there and
read
had
the
dinner.
room.
Yeah, like if you ever had chemistry with somebody where y'all talk about certain things and you know it's just there, or
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think you could test it, you know,
definitely.
but
Mm-hmm.
it's just me personally. I don't
So
know.
if a man
Like,
asks a woman to marry her and she says no, should he stick around? Depends on her reasons for saying no. If she says it's too soon, you know, might be a reason to stick around.
oh, that's a
Yeah,
hard one. Yeah, depends on why
That's
she's saying no.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, that is heartbreaking.
Yeah. I done been
'Cause
with
if
you for a long time, and then I finally asked you to marry me, and then you tell me
He's
no.
probably not gonna do
You
it
know what I'm saying?
again. He's not gonna do it
that's so
again.
true.
Yeah.
But I mean, what are
Yeah.
her reasons for saying no? That's what you got to look at. Have you been cheating on her in the past, and maybe she's still a little bit unsure? Have you maybe just, you know, decided to change careers and she wants to get money up? There could be loads of reasons as to why she said no. So it all depends on why she said no. But at the same time, for you to have asked was good enough. So yeah, I think that's a red flag. Leave her.
That's what I'm saying. You got to know it's not. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like women, I feel like women give more signs. Like that that's not what they want. That's just my opinion. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, should you stay in a relationship? Once you say no, should you stay in that relationship? You know,
Hell no.
I mean,
No, I wouldn't.
Why? It might change.
Hell no, because that's crushing. Like you actually, do you know how hard it is for some men to actually put their pride to the
Yeah.
side, get on one knee
Right.
and ask somebody to marry them? So for that man to get up the courage to do that and you say no, that's crushing that person. Move on. They're never gonna forgive it. They're never gonna do it again. It's never gonna get presented
Right.
again. And then when she's
Yeah.
ready, he's not gonna want to do it.
He's not gonna
So
want to
just
do
move
it.
on and find somebody that's compatible and wants to marry you like you want to marry them.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
true.
stick around, because actually it's just going to give you more heartbreak in the end. 'Cause you're just going to be anxious. Like, why didn't you want to marry me? And then when she does want to marry you, you're going to be questioning it. What, have you realized that there's no one else better for you? Or leave her.
And then that's when that that part coming. Oh, I hate how the fuck she eat that shit. That's when that shit start coming
Literally.
in.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at this. Like that's
Now
when
Yeah.
you
that
hate
start. That's
her
like
neck
that type of shit
roll.
start coming in. Yeah.
Now
Your
you hate
favorite
her neck
aftershave
roll that
too.
you saw
hmm
times before, but now that neck roll bothers the heck out of me.
Yeah. Exactly. Like, what the fuck out? You know what I'm saying? And then that's when the time when the person starts falling out in love with them and stuff, and it's too late.
And
Like
that's
you
when it's really
crushed
hard.
them.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the other
Yeah.
person's obviously still going to be in love. So now they're either going to stalk you or try and hurt you because you've broken them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is
Well,
heartbreaking.
what if you
That
say no? What if you say maybe?
That's still the same. I just feel
Yeah.
like,
yeah,
especially if
that's
it's
still
in
saying
front of
no.
everybody, Janet. Come on, like
I
you gotta think
know.
about it. Like
That's a
you in front of a crowd,
that
and
is
you actually
no.
like, you know what his homeboys and all them are gonna
Yeah.
say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She don't love you. She don't love you. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
She was fucking with that
She was
nigga
home with
John the other
the way I
day, man.
call it.
Like, man,
I
for
didn't
real.
want to
She a
say
Yeah.
hoe
that, bro.
anyway. Yeah.
Yup, she
Yeah.
a hoe anyway. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
she wrestling with such and such, and yeah.
Yeah.
Gonna
And
go. They're gonna be all his
his
homeboys
voice
gonna be
gonna be
all
up
in
there
So
his
can we
ear.
too.
be
Like,
honest? Can we be honest then, ladies? That's why we don't want to ask because we don't want to never be rejected.
man, for
We don't
real.
never want to hear
I
that.
And I don't
know.
want to feel like I'm
Yeah, I
rushing a
would.
man to date me. I mean, marry me. I feel
Exactly.
like I
I
want it
wish
to
I
be
would
genuine. Yeah,
put a
like,
ring, give him a ring, and have everybody there and be like,
yeah,
"I'm
like you
gonna."
see me as your world. Like that's how I feel about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but then listen, if you're doing it on your side and you got the ring and everything prepared, because you know we're gonna do the ceremony and everything, he ain't gonna plan none of that. And then you get up there and he says no to us. What?
Man, I'm slapping him.
No, hell, you can't stand on the
I'm showing
ground.
out.
Said
Like,
she's
what
I'm,
the
chewing.
I'm turning tables. I'm smacking his mama.
fuck? Man,
Like,
I'm acting a
Nah, not the
fool in this
mama.
motherfucker. Do you hear me? I'm acting up.
I'm
Yeah, you
mama
don't. He gonna
kidding.
be like, do you take this? I don't. And then he gonna say, I be like, you don't. What? What?
What you mean? No. Yes.
Right.
What you
Daisy you
mean?
on the
What did you
spot.
Okay.
say?
Well, since we're talking about marriage, how do you feel about if you don't get along with your in-laws? How do you feel? How do you, you know what I'm saying, you know,
That's
make
the
them,
worst
you
marriage
know,
ever.
That's
as
a
far as
real
like trying to get
Yeah.
along with
hard
the
It's the
one
in-laws?
worst. My
because
first husband, his mom loved me when we were together dating, but when we got married, she became a different person.
oh
She
wow.
let me know that he was her favorite. She let me know that she was always going to be in our business. My daughter came out looking like her, and she looks like her mom, and it's so crazy because the great grandma,
Oh
the mom,
wow.
and me have the same middle name. So the granddaughter coming out looking like her, but haven't, like, it was so, they just got so jealous and entitled, and yeah, it changed. So I don't know. The family, they gotta like you, because if they
Yeah, I
don't,
can't because I'm family oriented. I don't
yeah,
like.
they make
I
it
like to do
hell.
family stuff, so I don't like it where it's just like people are
Awkward.
singled out. Like I don't like that. I'm very family
Mm.
oriented. Like me and my siblings and my mom and they girls, we all get together. But if I'm with somebody, they come. We all do family shit. Go out to
I
eat,
Okay,
do
tell
so
you,
family
man.
ladies,
nights.
what
Like
about
we
when
do
you're
that
with
type of
a
stuff.
guy and like like Janet said, everything's cool, but then say you're
Yeah.
5 years down the line and now you and the mum kind of knocking heads, maybe not had an argument, but you can just feel the strain, things aren't the same. Would you let that affect your relationship? I
Oh,
wouldn't.
it does.
It
It does
does,
affect
yeah.
it, but would you let it?
I tried not to, but it was hard
But it
because I
will, yeah.
was so young, and
But you're
Well,
trying
but
to please,
I mean,
especially if
I
you're
think
like
that's
a
when you
people
got.
pleaser with your people and you're empathetic. It's hard to deal with it because you got to stay mutual in between everybody. That's a hard thing to do, especially when you care about
Yeah,
the people. That's a hard thing to do. I've been there before. That shit is hard. That's hard because you don't want to
that's what
disappoint
I
this
mean.
this
That's why
person.
you
You don't
gotta
want to
talk
disappoint
it
that
out.
person.
You have to
Mhm.
talk it out, even though you're in that you and the mate person, mother or father or a sibling or something don't get along. Me personally, I don't give a damn about the sibling, but I will try my best. You know what I'm saying, to make things work. With their
The
parents.
parents. Yeah.
So the sibling, I don't give, cousin and all that right there. I don't give to, but the parents, I will try to, come to a common ground. You know what I'm saying, with them. And me personally,
Same time.
if I if they don't like me, so what I do is I would like really, I'll say less. You know what I'm
So
saying?
we have a
I won't
comment.
say
What you
as
done, Auntie?
okay. Go ahead.
Let me tell you. Tom says, I don't want to break none of the ladies' hearts. Today's world is not about love. It's all transactional. Now people only love what makes them feel good at the time.
That is very
Mm,
true if you follow the internet, but if you really
yeah.
take people for individuals, then that isn't true at all. There's no one out here that's going to say, I mean, yeah, there's girls out there that are doing things transactional. We know this. There's
Yeah.
men doing it too. But the fact of the matter is, none of them women want to grow old alone. They want someone they can love and be
Yeah.
with.
Facts. Because
That's
again,
true.
you
That's
might be able
true.
to send money to show that you love, long distance. You might be able to send a gift to show you love, right? But like you said, when you're sitting there alone and you're holding the gift and he sent you a teddy bear, you're just holding the teddy bear. So in the end,
Right. Yeah.
it's more than
What's the next
transactional.
question? What's the next one?
Do y'all have any salsa, Janet?
Do I have a
Well,
niece?
I would say, what would be the advice you would give someone if they wanted to start a long distance relationship?
I say go
Take-
for it. Don't deny it.
Go
I-
for
You know what I'm
it.
saying?
Let's
Because you never
go.
know.
I
Right.
say take a
Go
few
for
weeks
it.
off work and go and spend those few weeks with that person. If you can tolerate those few weeks with that person, then try and make a long distance relationship work. But
Oh,
don't just
yeah.
do it over the, from the jump and you're not spending no time with each other, because then it's all word of mouth and there's no real connection.
Smoke and mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Yeah. Just do
Oh
it.
yeah.
I like that.
Yes.
Just do it. If you're going to do it, just
Most
do it.
definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, you hear about people that were in India and they married someone in Australia over the internet and they're happily ever after with 6
And
kids.
they
Yeah,
have.
Happens.
They
Take that
have.
chance. You know what I'm saying?
That's like
Shit.
stuff can happen like via internet. Shit happens like that in real life.
Exactly.
It's all the same. Like just because you meet somebody on the internet, like people do dating sites. It's just it's the same as doing internet. Like people do dating
They're
sites.
apps. Yeah, they're apps.
Yeah. So it's
And
kind of
you don't
like
have
it's the
to
same. You
pay.
can get the same reaction. You can get the same ending, beginning, or
Mhm.
whatever. Like it's all the same. So it is what you two make of it, I guess.
It really is.
Yeah.
True, because there are people out there that are trying to get you for what he just said, trying to prey on your, loneliness, trying to make sure that you're only seeing their manipulation, which can be dangerous for people. So we do need to watch who you're speaking with. They're not turning on their camera, spending time with you in that world, then why would you want to travel so far to see something for the first time? I'd make sure you've seen it several times before you.
Before you even make the commitment to be in a long distance relationship, you need to have seen them.
Facts, and some won't. So in America, these people, they just like, oh, you made it? Well, let's go. And then a picture. They send you a picture, but they won't show you who they are right now.
FaceTime you. Yeah.
2 years ago, a lot happened in 2 years. So why don't you have a recent picture of yourself?
Catfishing. And you can catfish. Catfishing is not just looks. Catfishing is not just looks. Catfishing can be characteristics as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
just
that person
totally
can tell you
faking
the
the front.
world, and you think, you meet the representative, and then you find out the real person. That's catfishing too. It just don't have to be like the actual physical, like what you see. But
okay. I always thought it was like the way they look and stuff, but you're saying the way they act. Like they could say they have a $1 million business, and here they live on the street.
yeah. Catfishing to me is just not just about looks. Somebody can
That's why
catfish
you
their
got.
whole
That's
life.
why
You
you
know what I'm
gotta do
saying?
your homework. You gotta pay attention to everything. You gotta pay attention to the conversation. You gotta, you know what I'm saying. You gotta pay attention to how they talk to you. You know what I'm saying. So because sometimes we all fall in love and be all over here. Or what 'cause some people got good conversation and it can fuck your head up. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Take
That
you
So
2
part.
years. They can literally
yeah.
take you 2 years of talking on the phone and you've never seen them. You've never done no
Listen,
Mhm.
business.
there's people that have been married and they're married for a good 10 years only to find out their husband's got a whole second wife with a whole set of family and kids and all of it. So, even living with them don't guarantee you anything in this world.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
why looking
Yeah.
at the red flags is really
Even
key.
marriage. That's why I said I
Mm.
wouldn't rush it
Yeah.
until I know that person is ready and done doing this and done doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, I won't even rush it because I don't want to get married to somebody who still want to go out
Be in the
and pursue other
streets.
And I
women.
don't want to get
Yeah,
yeah, and
Yeah,
I don't want to get married just to have a ring.
that part.
exactly. Or just to say I was married now.
I
Like,
was
no.
married, right?
Let me tell you, I've been with Jay for 23 years, be 24 years. And sometimes I just, when she sleep, I just lay in the bed and I look at her and I say, I don't know you. Because at the end of the,
Sorry.
because because at the end of the day, do you truly know that person that you with? You will never truly know the person that you with.
Very true.
Never.
That's what
As
Benji
You
said
will
earlier.
never.
Yeah, my granny always says you can see a man's face, but you can't see his heart. So you can see what he's saying to you, but you don't know his
Right.
intentions. Yeah.
Right. So you will truly, it's just, like Fantasia said, you sleeping with the enemy because, you know what I'm saying, you don't know that person truly. You're not going to know that, but you'll never know. You're going to know them, but you're not going to know them because they could be one way and turn out to be another way down the line, honestly.
Or even
And,
people that have momentary minute, what they call it? Momentary, I don't know, when they just go crazy for a minute, like, and end up, I don't want to say it, but they could harm their partner, and it's just, you just never saw it coming. You just didn't expect that to be in their character. But it happens all the
Yeah.
time. We hear about it
and
all the
see,
time.
and it's good thing you said that, so because that's what happened to my sister. She was married to her husband, and he was a good guy. You know what I'm saying. You would see him to be a good guy, give you the shirt off his back, do anything for you. But he, we didn't know that he would take her life.
See?
Mm.
So you know what I'm saying. So that's why I say, do you truly know the person that you with?
Do we
Because
even
my
truly
sister
know
never
our
thought that.
parents who raised us, let alone a man that we see and think we fancy or like?
Right, that's true too. So I've learned to say you don't know nobody. You don't really know them. You know them, but you don't know them. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what to. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. You don't know. You don't. So I just and that
So what
changed
do
me
we
because I
do then?
used to
Do
think
we?
that.
Sorry, go on.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, so what do we do in that instance? Like, do we just is that where we have faith and just hope? Or is there anything we can put into place that would help us get
You
to
just gotta have faith. You gotta have faith. You
Yeah.
just gotta have faith because you know what I'm saying. Who nobody's not gonna truly reveal themselves like that. They're just not gonna do that. They're not gonna. They're gonna say they're gonna give you their all, but they're not gonna give you their all. Because at the end of the day, when you with someone, you should never let your guard all the way down. Let it down, but don't let it all the way down. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know who you with, and you'll never know. So you gotta like, okay, all right, I'm giving you some points. I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm giving you a little trust and a little communication. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to give it all to you because I don't know what you're going to bring to me. I don't know what you're going to put in front of me. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You got to be prepared. You got to always stay ready. I mean, you don't want to because you love that person. You know what I'm saying? You want to give them, you know what I'm saying? You want to give it to them. You want to give them your all. But you can't. You can't.
And D-Ship.
You ain't. What did Shep say?
He said his wife doesn't know.
And my brother-in-law was. I
That's
could see
crazy.
it. I could see and say I cannot say anything bad about this man because he was a good man, but he snapped.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, when they have that moment where they just snap. And any of us on this panel right now are able or capable. That's the scary thing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
You know, if you're pushed far enough, who knows what we could do.
exactly. So I mean, and like I say, it goes back. You never know who you with. You can only just have faith and just be like, you know what I'm saying? I hope this is a good one. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Nothing goes wrong. And this, you know what I'm saying? In this day and time, you have to. Because you got to look at it. Look how a lot of these young girls or guys and the guys, you know what I'm saying, the girl don't want to be with no more. Then the guys want to flip and the girl want to flip and they feel like, you know what I'm saying, I got to do some harm to you because, you know what I'm saying, you don't broke my heart like this right here. You know what I'm saying? So, it's crazy. It's crazy. So no, you will never know the person you with. Never. Never.
But you know that when you're saying you got to kind of keep your guard up, like I find myself, I'm a person where I just am. I don't know my guard. I don't know where to find it to put it up. And I think that's a bad thing as well, because then people know you more than you know them, kind of thing. So they can actually then plot to do whatever to you because you're just so open. And that is something I struggle with.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not saying don't love. I'm not saying don't, you know what I'm saying? I just your wall don't need to be all the way, you know what I'm saying, all the way down. And it don't need to be all the way up either. You just it's just certain stuff that it's something you just gotta find within yourself to deal with and to tell. I do know this right here. I feel like this when you're you start a relationship. I feel that you don't need to tell your new mate about your past.
Yeah, because then they use that to, yeah.
Yeah, that they would definitely use that against you. Don't
See,
tell them about your past. If they ask something, you know what I'm saying, something come out, and they be like, well, why you my past? What I did in my past. My past is my past. My path is not yours. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, don't tell your mate about your past. Keep your past to yourself. Keep it where it's at. The past is the past.
Hmm.
Because I find that people do use your past against you and they throw it in your face. It could be something that you're trying to get over it and let go. But people, tends to throw that up in your face. Most
And they can
definitely.
play on it. They can manipulate you with your past too. Like you will say, "Oh, the person I was with did this and that," and then they make sure that starting off that they don't do this and that, but then end up doing this and that. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
when they get you in, they'll try to use like what you told them against you, and they try to say, "Okay, I'm not like that. I don't do this. I don't do this," and then in a blink of an eye, they're the same fucking person. But
Mm.
because you told them what you didn't like and what the other person did to you, they're gonna make sure to get you that they don't. They try to act like they're not like that. They don't do that. But once they get you, they're exactly like that.
Good point. Good point, talk. Yes. Yes, that's a good point. Yes. Yes.
So that's
Yes.
another reason I say don't tell people things you've been through with somebody in your past because they tend to use that to get you to reel you in and make it seem like they're not like that and this is that and the fourth. But meanwhile, the whole time they're really like that. You know?
But then there's that part of me that wants to know about their past, so I'm willing to share.
But that's not a good thing, though.
No.
That's not a good thing. No, let the past be the past. Let it stay behind
Unless
you.
it's something I say, unless it's something triggering, like if y'all go through something, then you like feel away and or they feel away about something you said or did and it's triggering and they want to know like why you react like that. Then I feel like, okay, yeah, that's something to talk about, you know, because they probably want to know like why did you act like somebody might want to know what not to do to trigger that again, is what I'm trying to say.
I hear that.
Mhm,
Yeah, but just
mhm.
like volunteering the information, no, because it's a lot of people. Yeah, it's a lot of people that kind
Yeah,
of like
I
play
really
I'm
off
a
that.
volunteer.
I'm a volunteer too. That's what I was going to come
Yeah,
in and say. I always like to be transparent, I call it, but sometimes
Yeah.
transparent scares them. But
And you know, the only reason I bring it up is because, like, obviously I've got friends in real life, but they say the same thing. Like, you're just too honest. You just need to hold
yeah,
back sometimes.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
yeah, I struggle with that
If I
too.
think
Yeah,
about it in the moment, all right, let me calm and just think about it and not talk. But then the normal me comes out, and it's just
Yeah,
I
because
need
I
to-
feel better. It's the way I need to feel better. I don't know how you feel because I'm feeling in that moment. So I don't know. I'm working on it too. So because demure.
Especially when you get into an argument, you know what I'm saying, then the next thing, you know what I'm saying, and so, you know, especially if you don't say something that was real, that hurt you real bad, then you get into an argument, then they say, well, that's why such and such did. But then did you have to
Oh,
bring that up? That wasn't even necessary.
yeah.
yeah.
I
You
see
know?
why that motherfucker did this to you. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
past the red flag. That's all right. Yeah, you know what? You go your way, and I'm gonna go mine because this ain't gonna get no better.
Well, shout out to Big Talk because she did a show yesterday about alpha
Oh
males and
man,
beta
I was
males.
asleep.
And that was the best thing that happened to Miss Brittany in real time because I encountered a beta male today and it came into my mind that I really had that conversation. I was able to
Yeah.
deal with him on the level that I knew that he was a beta male. And it worked a little different today. And remember how you said you actually like the betas? I
I
actually
do.
have a nice conversation. It didn't start out well, but thank you, Talk, because yeah, if you
Yeah,
know
I
that
like a mixture.
you won't,
Uh-huh.
be so quick to be defensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they do certain things that you're like, wait a minute, but I didn't do that today. Yeah, because I don't like to be touched on my shoulder. I don't like when you actually physically touch me to say hello.
Oh wow,
And
okay.
I noticed that, yeah, I don't like that when a man comes up to you and just touches you and starts talking to you. I don't like that.
Oh, I thought you meant just generally. Okay, now I get
Yeah,
that.
like I'm standing there waiting for my slice of pizza, and then you touch me on my shoulder
Oh
to
yeah,
talk.
no, I hate that. Don't
I
touch me at
don't
all.
like that.
Sometimes you can't escape your past. Your past is connected to you, to your future, and eventually it comes to surface. That's true.
Exactly. That's
But
why
I
I say
said
like,
that's why I said if it's triggering, like if it's something that's triggering and it's something that then talk about it and address it. But like volunteering, because some people, I'm telling you, sometimes if you get to talking about, oh, I was in my last relationship, he did me so dirty. He didn't do this. Oh, he didn't. They're gonna come in and fake it with you for so long.
but sometimes couldn't it just be just talking about the fact that you was in that relationship? You don't have to go into detail of, oh, this went wrong and that went wrong, but just being honest enough to say, I've had this relationship with this person, or I hate X. It doesn't have to be a negative thing that you're sharing.
You can definitely talk about the things you dislike. I don't think anything is wrong with that.
No, it's
But
nothing wrong with that. Mm-mm.
but I'm telling you, some people play off of that type of stuff for real.
Right.
They do.
Mhm.
I was always told to do the opposite, so I understand what you're saying. Because that technically you're to leave that past and hope that it doesn't come up, Disha. And when it does, that's when you start blocking it. But as you move
Not
forward,
blocking.
yeah, I'm telling you, it's crazy. Old school had rules. They just was like, yo, you go to your grave with that secret, or you do that
Mhm.
on. And the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. I don't know where that one came from, but there was always things that's
No,
like
but that's not good to take your baggage to the new
next
relationship.
person, right? That was another
Yeah,
thing
that's
they
definitely
said
not a
that.
good thing.
So you just throw that bag in the closet and never let it
Tie that
out.
shit up and yeah, tie that shit
Burn
up
that
and
bag.
Burn
yeah,
the bag.
burn that shit. You
Burn
don't
it, burn it.
to the next relationship because that's something you definitely do not want to do. No, 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 no,
But
no, no, no.
I do want to go back to what Jenny. I just have to talk about that because that's what was said. But to go back to what Jenny was saying about the beta and alpha male, yeah, a lot of us be like, we don't want no betas and all that. But when we broke it down last night and
Yes.
the characteristics of how betas are in relationships and communication, I was like, I
I
like a
want
beta.
one. I
I
want
want a
one.
beta.
I want one.
Yeah, and it's kind of like also a mixture, depending on like protecting. I want my man to be an alpha when it comes to another man, but
Right.
when it
That
comes
was
to me, I want a beta.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
See,
So
that's
I
true.
don't think I want to beta man. Although I didn't hear the definitions, but just from my mind, I don't think I want a beta man. I don't want a man that's so friendly. I don't want a guy that just talks to everyone to be polite. Like, just be.
well, that's what we saying.
It
Like
was,
Sosa,
it
he's
was
only beta
different.
towards you, just towards you. Like I'll pull it up. Hold on, I'll tell you what I mean. So you can get a better perspective. Because at first I was just like a beta male.
I know it
Until
kind
we
of
kind of like broke it
last night.
down last night. It was like,
Yeah.
oh.
And you kind of like, yeah, you kind of want that. You don't want the one that's like grab the door and you just like, wow, I gotta get in the car. Like there was no energy. It's all
See,
just,
but I do. I love
you
that to
want
know that
it.
the man's dominant. That to me is just.
Yeah, we want it, but we're saying more like with us when you open the door and be more relaxed and be like, baby, just relaxed. Like they're more relaxed and not so much aggressive. I feel like that's where we were saying like they turn into beta for us. Not that he's actually a beta male, but
Yeah.
that using the beta characters for us, his
Okay.
relationship. When he's with the males,
But isn't that just a man that loves his and respects his woman?
we could say that, yeah. But it was kind of the way she broke it down yesterday.
Yeah, I do want to hear the
I
definition.
looked at this gentleman differently. Like when he touched my arm, he wasn't being rude. He was actually saying something. I listened to what he said. I responded appropriately. I didn't go off on him like he wasn't even trying to come on to me. He was literally asking me something, but he really did touch my shoulder. So, but I could just tell he was very kind. He was just looking for understanding. No, I didn't get into it like anything else, Miss Renee, because they all come and do certain things, right? This one was literally just asking for help.
No, if you're not a child, don't touch me.
Yeah, I know. I gotta be
Kids
nice.
can't help themselves. They'll just
So
touch you 'cause
I
they
am
want.
almost 50 years old. I am trying to get another man, girl. I can't be biting all their heads off.
No, I don't like being touched. You know, like if it's summer and you're on public transport and someone's bare arm touches my bare arm, I want to wash my
now
arm.
we gotta
I feel sick. Yeah.
I mean, you want someone that's strong and you know what I'm saying, take charge. But then you want someone that's kind
Yeah.
of gentle. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's
So let me
Oh,
break it down, y'all. Let me break it
Yeah,
down.
go
So
on. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell
yeah.
y'all the difference. I'm gonna break down the leaderships and character, confidence, conflict, style, communication,
Before you go, can I tell you that Benji said his wife said there's no such thing as a beta male?
Yeah, but I think Talk just agreed with that. She's saying that he's beta for you, so he's not necessarily a beta male, but in that energy with
that's
you.
true based on what she's encountered.
Okay.
That's
Okay,
just
so
what
go
she's
ahead and read it.
encountered.
But yeah, go ahead and read it. So now
So I kind of like, yeah, we are. But when it comes to an alpha male and a beta male, with an alpha, when it comes to leadership, they take charge, they're decisive, leads by example, and seeks dominance. Now that I like in an alpha.
Sorry, say that
Okay?
again, please, Talk. Sorry.
They take charge, decisive, leads by example, and seeks dominance.
Okay. And that's what, alpha or beta?
That's alpha.
Okay, because that's what I like.
Right. We all agree, but we all agree that we like that.
Okay, what's beta?
Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me get it back up. All right. So when it comes to a beta male, their leadership is supportive, collaborative, follower, and avoids direct conflict.
Oh no, I don't want no one
Now
that
I like
avoids
the
conflict.
supportive and the collaborative part.
But also,
like that.
listen, the following could be like, listen, we're going to go on a trip. You know, I planned us to go to Hawaii. You know, I got some little things for us. And he follows my lead. He agrees with it.
No, I think it means follows up. So, like, if he says he's going to do something, he will do it. It's not
That
just
too.
words.
I love that because I love
I
someone
like
to do what they say they're going to do.
But that avoiding conflict, nah, that can't work, because if we've got an issue, we need to deal with it. If you're an avoidance state and I'm a let's deal with this state, we just can't work.
Oh, because I got it like the way they say, like, if you're having a bad day, he's having a bad day too.
To avoid conflict.
Avoid conflict. I say avoid conflict when it comes to his woman. Not
So that's
right.
So
Because
like,
you know how
down.
you know sometimes when you're having a bad day, then they get
Baby.
upset
but
because
that's not conflict. Conflict means like a disagreement, two different opinions, or
so like if I say
So
something, he doesn't argue back.
Yeah, and it's not like he has to argue, but come on, have an opinion. Don't avoid it.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. Don't like say no worry, it's nothing's wrong. Like if I ask him what's wrong, he better tell me what's wrong.
Yeah, let's conversate. Let's help. You know, like if it's something I can help with, it might be something I can help with. You might say something and like just trigger something and say, "Do you know what, babes? X, Y, and Z can deal with that for you. Problem solved." Do you know what I mean?
That's why I said in the beta.
Go on, baby.
Go ahead. Finish. I'm sorry.
No. I was just repeating myself. I was just going to repeat myself.
That's why I said in the beta. When I just read the leadership part in the beta, that's why I said I'm okay with the supportive and the collaborative part of it.
Okay.
Like the follower avoids direct conflict. Like, I don't care. I'd rather have like the dominant, leads by example portion. That's why I said I want a mixture of an alpha and a beta.
Yeah.
But when it comes to confidence, you got something to say, Janet?
No, I was gonna say that kind of helped me today with the beta. He was like really a beta. Like he was really looking for me to help him. And when I was about to get smart, he was about to So, but go ahead, because you really helped me understand. So thank you, love.
When it comes to confidence between an alpha and a beta, alpha has high self-confidence. What'd you say? Did that say something?
Renee has a little feedback, so I don't know. Did she say something?
No, I didn't say no. I'm listening to her read it
Okay.
off.
No worries.
Okay, so high self-confidence, charismatic, outgoing, and seeks admiration.
See, now that can also be traits of a narcissist.
Right.
My ex actually was.
The seek admiration for sure.
Yeah, my ex actually was a narcissist. I just didn't know what it meant when he told me. So I was like, oh, well, you seem cool to me.
Yeah.
Well, he told you he was one?
Oh my God.
He got a degree in psychology, so he knew he was actually one. He knew he was. And he told me, but I just didn't understand what that meant. So I was like, well, you're cool to me. You know that love bombing stage? He was perfect. So fuck enough.
Right.
Let's do this.
Out of the alpha for me, I kind of like the outgoing, charismatic. Oh, I can't even say the shit right. Charismatic. I'm trying to get it out, but goddamn, and, I'm like, but so those two parts, but like nothing is wrong with confidence. Just don't be too overconfident. You know what I'm saying?
See,
like,
all right, you see, like Kanye, everyone
arrogant.
Says, his ego's too big, or 50 days. I love them for that very reason. I love when a man just thinks he's the shit. Nothing
is wrong with that.
Not because he just thinks he's the shit, but because he is in his way. Yeah,
but he knows
to me is so attractive.
Hell
That's why I
yeah.
said nothing is wrong with
Yeah,
being
don't be
confident, but don't be
overconfident.
overly confident where you're
Yeah,
arrogant. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? That I like a
Talk.
man
I
that's
love
a
the one that
boss.
busts. Yeah, I love the one that busts in the room right here and break up everything. And it's like me. I love him. I'm
I like
sorry.
a man that walk in the room and the energy just be like,
Yeah, I
"Dude,
love
good
the over
night."
cocky though. You say no cock. I love the over cocky
I
though.
don't like that.
Now
I love
I
it.
love the
I don't
overcooking.
like no man that think that he God gifted women
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I don't like
love
ass.
that.
That gets me
know better than
asshole. I don't
women
like
out there.
asshole.
I
Like
don't like
no.
that.
I'm an
I,
asshole.
that's
I'm
just
an
not.
asshole because I'm doing that when I walk in the room. I'm walking in like I'm the best bitch in this motherfucker. Now I'm here. Now the
As you
party. I
should, but don't be
don't
an asshole with it or arrogant
know.
with like
Okay.
that. Nothing wrong with that. Like I go somebody that demands like when you walk in the room, it's just everybody like, oh okay, the energy shifts to you. But I don't like an arrogant person. I don't like
Yeah.
a asshole like over cocky, like look at me, look at me. I don't like that.
I
Like if
love
you
it.
don't need to do that if you're really that.
Yeah,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Like you
You
said,
know what
too
I'm
much.
saying?
Yeah. But I
Yeah,
like
like
when we
nothing is
look
wrong with
good
being confident.
together. Like when we look good together, though. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then we're both in there
yeah.
together. Oh my God.
I
But
mean, because
Bring all the energy.
I think I'm the
yeah,
baddest bitch in the world. You know what I'm saying?
there
That
you
just
go.
popped up to
You
me.
See?
I like
supposed
women.
to.
And I'm not gonna just, look at the next female and look down on her, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly,
no, I'm
Yeah.
not
exactly.
gonna do
Never
that.
that. Never
But
that.
That's what I mean by arrogant asshole. When you down,
Yeah.
you looking down to other people. You can be the most confident person in the world and don't see, don't think anybody could compare to you. But you don't have to
Mhm.
belittle somebody or show them that ooh, you're not
Oh
like
yeah,
ooh
no,
what,
he
what.
wouldn't
You don't have to
belittle
do all
people.
that.
No,
Yeah, no,
I'm
he
gonna
definitely
glide
wouldn't.
gracefully. I'm gonna glide gracefully through the room, and I'm gonna eye contact every woman and uplift her in that moment to believe that what she's doing is amazing over there too.
See, but when I
Mhm.
see through that, I'd be like, why is she being so fake? Like, she don't care to tell me I'm doing great.
Because if
Yeah,
I love your outfit, Sosa, I'm telling you, that was
Okay, well, that's fine.
you
That's
did
fine, I
that,
guess.
honey. Don't ever stop because when you put that on, you thought you was the shit. Yes, I'm coming through to let you know. If I see it and I like it, that ain't fake, honey, because I can see you. Because when I walk,
Mm.
they look right at me. It's a first
yeah.
of
Because
all,
I'm the type of woman.
so I
I'm the type
gotta
of
be.
woman when I come in the room, if the energy comes, of course I'm gonna demand energy, but I'm not gonna go around and be like, oh, trying to make sure all the men are on
Everybody
me. That's not my
notices.
style.
Yeah, no.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
Mm-mm.
come with it. Like your energy, you as a person, it's just gonna
Attracts
come. It's gonna,
people.
right.
Yeah.
It attracts people to
right.
you. You know,
Well,
people who have to go out and say, look at me, trying to
yeah, but
demand
talk.
everybody to come their way.
But talk, think about
No.
this. Think about this. From the time you walk in to when you get to the bar, what are you doing? If you're in there with your girlfriends, we're all in there with our head held high, right? As soon as we hit that door, we going right to the bar, find our spot, right? So in the
Uh-huh.
process of that, how many people are looking at you that you're looking back and doing what? Because again, by the time I get to the bar, somebody's trying to buy me a drink by the time I get there.
And me, I'm avoiding. I don't want to do it. Unless somebody just directly come up. Like if I'm walking through and all that, people, you know how sometimes you walk through and people be like, oh, what's up with you? And all that. I'm just like, and keep
I
walking and
always
all
say
that.
I'm
Now, if it's the biggest person in the room that come up to you and then be like, how you doing? Try to get that's a little different.
yeah,
Oh
that
my
hits
gosh.
that's
Mm.
different when the
Mhm.
person of the party comes up to you or the main course of the meal. Yeah. Or even like when you're with your man and you come in there, you and him hit that door. Now you guys are going to the bar. How many eyes are you avoiding looking at? Because if the man's looking at you, you ain't giving him eye contact. So you're avoiding that. You know what I mean? So you're kind of being like, I don't see you. I can't see everybody. So is that too arrogant or not enough? So I see what you're saying. It's a balance. You can't be too cocky, but you got to be enough to know that what you're doing is for you
For
and
you,
not,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
not the people there.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
We used to have blue
See,
Now
jean.
they,
with my, sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say we used to have blue jean parties, Sosa. We all come on Friday nights, all the older people, 30 and up, and we'd have like the blue jean outfit and parties. and everyone would come for the competition of who wore the best blue jean outfit. So, it was fun. It wasn't like you're looking at her outfit like that ain't the best. You're going in there like mine's the best. Because we were winning money for this stuff. They were putting you on the stage. They were shouting you out on the radio station. So,
But D Chef said,
when you are that person, just your presence alone shouts to the whole room. Anything outside of that is
grandstanding. That is true. That because the men do that. The men do that when they're like showing off and they go an extra and they the biggest one, and he comes in and everyone starts to crowd him.
Because I'm telling you, if you that person, you don't have to be loud.
You don't.
Yeah,
You
because that's
don't
what I
have to
was
be
trying to
loud.
interject and say earlier as well. Like my ex, as much as he had that confidence, he wasn't the center. Like it weren't like everyone look at me, but there was something about him where people would look at him, and that it was just
That's what I
exudes
like.
confidence. Yeah,
The alpha,
like
confidence.
Yeah.
You don't have to be loud for people to like. People gonna, if you are that person, him or her, it's gonna automatically come. You don't have to be loud about it. You just don't. Because when you're loud about it, it looks like, oh, you're trying too hard.
Definitely.
You're trying to convince people. You know what I'm saying?
Like
The one thing I will say though is that he realized that he had that part I didn't like. Some guys are just got that and they don't even realize they've got it.
That's
so
what talk is saying. Like
he knew he had that.
They either know or they don't, and if they don't know how to use it, then what are we doing with it? Because again, like if you know you are and you're standing there, like you said, you walk to the bar. By the time I get there, I'm already getting a drink and I ain't said nothing. You know me, I know you, we're good. But it's different when you're, like you said, walking in, you're talking to every man, you're doing this and doing that. Now she over there. I see what you're saying. It is a lot different. And then now I'm older. I don't go out, so I don't know what the young generation is doing. So it'd be good to know what these young men are doing to get the women to look at them in these type of positions. Because are they going beta boys, the ones that are sitting around being our friend, or the ones that are up there like, come on, take you by your hand? I don't see them. I see a lot of alpha men saying they're alpha men, but they're not.
I got a question from the chats that asks if we were stuck in
I
the
see,
woods.
Renee, somebody's backstage. Sorry, so somebody is
That's all right,
backstage.
bitch.
I don't know who that is, though.
If you were stuck in the woods, would you want an alpha or a beta male?
I can't see who it is.
I want a mixture. Is the mixture not available?
I want one that's got sass and knows how to get us out the woods.
That's a good question. Oh, you can put somebody up. Talk, you can put somebody up. Single yourself out, talk, and then it'll stay up if you want to let somebody up. Yep. And then let somebody up, and then you.
Who is that? Oh, that's Benji. He's getting on my nerves, changing his damn name.
He always said
Benji. God, you just said Turkey or something. I'm like, who the fuck is Turkey?
Do you know how long it actually took for me to realize Benji was the same person that I'd been seeing?
It's the turkey.
Yes.
It's the turkey choker.
I'm like, who the fuck is a turkey?
Not the turkey choker.
I'm done. He's ugly.
Your camera wasn't working. Your camera wasn't working in the back. It was just like gray. So I was like, I don't know who that is. I just think turkey. And I'm like, then I clicked it. I was like, oh, that's Benji.
He said he's the turkey choker.
That sounds crazy.
I know.
So what y'all doing though? What's good?
House.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Don't even pause on it. Just allow it at this point.
Not the turkey choker.
I'm here. What's going on?
Okay.
That's what we're talking about. Go ahead, Jenny.
No, the question. I was just going to reiterate the questions of long distance relationships, right? Isn't that where we started, Tom?
Yeah. Yes.
You can finish. Yeah, you can finish, guys.
Are you talking about with him? Are we just talking about long distance relationship? What advice you would give, and then we got into the alphas and what the alphas and betas, and then What else? I think that's it.
Marriage,
That's
a
what it-
marriage.
Marriage. Should a man,
Yeah.
should a
Yeah, in
woman propose
marriage,
to a
and
man?
should a woman propose to a man?
Hell no.
And also, how long does it take to get to know someone?
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah. Benji, while you here, let me ask you this question. Say for instance,
Forever.
a
Yeah.
woman, I mean, you propose to a woman and she says no. Would
Mm-hmm.
you stay with that woman?
I don't
Good
know. That'd be a
question.
Somebody's
hard
like
one though.
moving around or something.
Or is it
You
me?
said
I'm
what?
billing
Let me
up.
find
Let
my
me
car.
mute.
It'll probably be a hard one though.
So would you trust her?
But would you let
Would you propose again?
Mm, probably not.
I figured that.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
What would be the circumstances for her to have said no when you why would you stay when she says no? Should I say? Is it because you think that there's a chance for you to marry later, or you just really love her, or you're here now, so you're just getting on with it? Why
We're
wouldn't you
here
I
leave?
don't know.
now.
My parents was together. My stepmom and stepdad, they was together ever since I was a baby boy. I'm talking about like a kid. Like I don't even remember the nigga type shit. Like the
Yeah.
nigga dropped me in a bathtub. The nigga dropped me in a bathtub
Oh,
type shit. Like I didn't know him at they was together for 30 something years.
sorry. I just didn't
No, I
expect
figured
it.
since you laughed at the comment in the chat about me, I figured.
Oh no, I laughed. I'm not even looking at the comments. I laughed because he said he got dropped in the bathtub.
No, you laughed. I can't touch this.
I haven't got my comments on. Let me look again.
You typed it. You said you laughed. I can't touch it.
Oh.
It looks like you've been touched.
Yeah, no, I went to YouTube to block him or time him out, but he'd
And
already done it.
it's a her. It's an old lady that could actually get up here and have a real conversation, but she wants to follow me and tell me about my coochie. But we'll move right along.
Yeah, but like my mom and dad, like I said, they was together for like 30 something years before they got married. And I mean, crazy as it sounds, y'all gonna be like, what? But the reason why they wasn't married is because my dad was still married to another woman for all them fucking years.
Oh.
Happens.
My mom still stayed with him. You feel me? Like, and they finally got divorced, but you know what I'm saying. But yeah, years down the road. But my stepmom, she a crazy motherfucker, but she was taking that nigga through hella different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she was not getting no fucking divorce. Like we tried to serve her papers, she ran away from niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like crazy shit. Like yeah. We tried to serve her and shit. She was like, you better get the fuck away from me with that shit drip. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like, come on. And she a little old lady too, little small little white motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh man. And then my homeboy
She
got
said
it, gave
he's
it to him
mine
one
for
day,
life.
and he had to run away from her. He was like, "Hey, here you go, mom." She was like, "What's that?" She grabbed it, ran away. So it took him hella long to get that shit divorced. You know what I'm saying? So, but my mom still stood there.
And your mom stayed there, huh?
Yeah, but that's different because if I knew
Yeah,
the only reason we can't get married is because he's still married and he's told me this, I could deal with
37
that.
years.
Yeah, because she's running away. It's not like, oh, he's just saying, yeah, I'm still married and not doing nothing about it. He's trying and she's avoiding. What can I do? I love the man. I'm not going to leave
We
him.
live together though. We have a family. We're like, I was tripping out about that shit. Like, come on now.
No, I wouldn't leave him.
Shit. Hey, look, the reason why I broke up with my baby mama, my ex-baby mama, is that's one reason why I did, because I didn't get a divorce. She was trying to force me to get a divorce, you know what I'm saying? And I wasn't feeling her. I mean, I was feeling her like that, but I wasn't. So I would just, lie and be like, hey, yo. I'll tell my wife, I'll be like, yeah, act like I sent the papers to you, you know what I'm saying? Yada, yada, yada. Just forget about them, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that, you know what I mean? And, yeah, to where it got to the point to where my baby mama was like, shit, nigga, you just go back to your life then, nigga. So I said, all right then, bitch, I'm gone.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. So did you really just want out anyway, but you just didn't want to be the one to push it?
No, I just wasn't gonna do it.
So would you have stuck with her if she hadn't told you to go back to your wife? Do you think you'd still be together?
Nah, that bitch crazy.
Yeah, see, so you didn't want to be there. That's the point I'm making.
No,
You
she
were
was
just
crazy.
in the moment. Okay.
Kind of was. I got a baby boy out of it, but he's a dickhead. So,
Oh no, don't do that, Benji. No.
but he is.
Okay,
He act
you're
like
allowed
his
to say so
dad.
because he's your son, but
Yeah, motherfucker got pussy running his life. He's such a good looking boy. He got pussy running his life. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? I just found out he had. I just found out he was sneaking in my motherfucking in my cousin's house, at my cousin girl house. And she got a daughter, and I just heard he was sneaking in his house while they was gone, hopping out of windows and shit, running through the stairway. I'm like, pussy nigga, just like his daddy. God damn it. My cousin was like, buddy, just like you, bud, just like you, bud. I said, oh my god, bud. Yeah,
right,
so,
this is ladies.
women problems.
Exactly.
I told him he was gonna have them, but yeah, my mom told me too. But still, though, the long distance shit, it's cool. It can work out. I mean, it depends on how it is, but it could work out though. It depends.
What are your bases? What do you think it takes for a long distance relationship to work out?
As
What
long as
would you
motherfuckers is keeping
say?
it real and know, if motherfuckers keep it real on the situation and whatever it is and how it is, then there shouldn't be no issues. There shouldn't be no arguments. Like nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing we should really be able to. You shouldn't be able to get mad at nobody about nothing right now. It's not like we're really around each other like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I know certain things probably irritate you that's in the past or how it does, but now if you're starting off new, right, then you shouldn't. You know what I mean? There shouldn't be no stress. I don't. The first year is
Just
dating, 2,
Krista.
3 years. My bad.
Yes, it's me.
Just okay. Hey, just Krista.
Hey,
You
how are
shouldn't
Hey,
you?
be
girl.
in the first 2 years.
Thanks
Hey.
for coming.
Yeah, I just clicked the link when you had shared it, so I didn't get a chance to speak in the comments.
Oh, no worries. We're having a discussion about online relationships. This is the
Why is
round.
it taking me down?
Well, you have to touch that little square again. It's that tiny little box up in the corner.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, and it's making me bigger. Look.
I think what it does is kind of like you have to.
Big talk, huh?
It's like you have to tap it there, and now she'll come back.
Oh,
There you
go.
All right, guys, it's 1:45, so I'm gonna love you and leave you, and I'll be in the chat until I fall asleep.
Thank you for pulling up,
Thank you
Salsa.
so much.
No problem.
Love you, cousin.
We love you,
Cousy. See you
all
later.
the way from America to the UK. Let's go.
To the UK. Let's go.
See you
You
To
soon.
the UK.
Yeah.
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 Big
Hello.
up.
Yes,
Mike.
welcome to the panel,
Run 15
beautiful.
teeth,
I
please.
appreciate you, coming over.
Look at Miss Renee cheesing. I told her how happy you were, just Krista, that you came and Renee stopped by. And so I said, let's share it out because I know you would love to have this conversation with us. We're talking about online relationships. You know, can we hold them? We're talking about marriage. How long before you ask for the ring, you know? And some other things.
I don't believe women should ask for a ring. If you ain't got one in a tiny flash.
Like, would you ask a man to marry you?
Who?
That was one of the questions. Like, would we?
Would I ask in my real life? Would I ask a man to marry me?
Or even on the internet?
Well, I did tell a guy. I did tell somebody they was my husband. Do that count as asking them to marry me?
Yeah, sure.
Because I wouldn't really say that. I wouldn't really do that. You know, in real life, real time. You know.
Well, we're doing both.
But to play around, I'll say you my husband.
Oh shit! I like that ding. Go on mute. Let me tell him where you going. Yeah, that ding. That's money. That was money, honey. I know that thing. Don't tell me what to do. I don't care. You're gonna be a beta right now. And we were talking about alpha and beta males. Yeah. I know. And F and U and all of that too. Mwah. So that's what we were talking about. That feedback, Miss Renee, is crazy. I don't know what it's like, a fan or something.
What?
That's coming from your mic. It's funny. It's like it's a fan or something in the background, but it's like you're driving in the car.
Oh no, I'm sitting at my computer. I don't know why it's doing that. My computer been acting up. I don't,
Oh,
It's
I was
crazy.
wondering. I thought it was mine. I was like, what am I doing?
No,
No.
it's my computer. It's been acting crazy.
Okay. And
I'm gonna
thanks
take
for
a
stopping
quick break
by.
and shout out to those who just coming in. Thank you for coming in. If I don't shout you out, I apologize because I can't really see the screen like that good. Um, as
I
y'all
Is that
know
you in the
did.
that.
background? You are very pretty.
Thank you.
Very
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
me. Thank you.
Very beautiful.
So we are here every Wednesday at 7 o'clock for the Women's Roundtable. I would
Oh,
love for
okay.
y'all to continue to share us out. We talk about every and anything. So that way is the saying, teach one, each one, teach one. So
Yep.
somebody might be going through whatever we might be talking about. We really trying to get out there. And I do appreciate y'all. If you feel the need that you want to get a membership, it's $1.99. If you feel the need that you want to donate, 99, 199, 299, 399, 499, 599. It doesn't matter. We appreciate it all. Um, if you have a comment, subject that you would like for us to talk about, all you got to do at the end of the show, go to the comment, put in a comment. Me or Talk will look at it, and we will most definitely talk about it. Okay, y'all, we back to the regular program.
I like it.
But yeah, so again, go back to the long distance. I just feel like, again, I just feel like if you stay 4 hours, you can always see each other every other weekend, take turns or whatever the case may be. That is
Mhm.
something that can help you out. But if you stay, far away, that you have to get a plane ticket or a bus ticket or a train ticket or whatever, what I'm saying? I think, once a month or twice a month, y'all could take turn. He come 1 month, you come the next month. You know what I'm saying? It depends on how you work it out. You gotta be grown about the situation and wanna have the relationship and want to be in the relationship. If it's just something, my thing of it is, people don't like to, you know, say what they feel. I'd rather for you to tell me, look, I want to be with you because I just want to have a little fun time, you know what I'm saying? And let me make the decision, say, well, you know what? Okay, we can do that. But don't try to get into the relationship and thinking that, having that person thinking that you're gonna be with them and what I'm saying, you're gonna share, y'all gonna share things together, and you really don't mean it.
Yeah.
I hate that. That's why I love for someone to tell me exactly what they feel and what they want, because that lets me know where I need to go,
So
and
how
how
long
far
do
I
you
need
give
to
a
go.
person to tell you that? Because sometimes
I
people
rather
don't know right away what they want to do with you. What about
I,
that?
I want you to tell me right away. I want you to tell me. eh, I want you to tell me right then and there, because I
But what
want to
if a
know.
person could look at you and tell and see one thing in you, and then once they get involved with you, they be like, you know what? I think I would want to be with that person for more than just what I thought. So, if they hurry up and tell
Okay,
you, and now you're agreeing that, okay, this is cool, this is what we gonna do. But what if things is not that way? You know?
okay. Let's grant. I say give you some time so we get to know each other. I just rather
Right.
for you to tell me than to play on me.
That's what I said. So, how much time do you usually? I mean, would you think is a good time to give a person? What?
I think, mm, let's say 2 months, because by that time we'll be
Okay,
don't got. What I'm saying? We
that's
don't
fair
got to
enough.
talk, and what I'm saying, we don't got to know each other, and what I'm saying. So that give
Yeah,
me, that you time to say, well, okay, yeah, I'm feeling this person, so, you know, I'd rather just go ahead and, continue what we got going on.
yeah.
But again, excuse me, but again, I feel like, if you're not feeling me, tell me. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Just come out and just straight tell me. Don't just leave me on, making me feel like you know, I'm feeling one way and you feeling another way. We should always be on the same page, because at any
It's,
time that we're not on the same page, let me know.
yeah.
But
I
we have
think
to
it's
be
kind of
careful.
hard. Like for, I can't speak for nobody else, but I know like me being like a Sagittarius, Sagittarius people, we are very flirtatious, um, and different things. And sometimes the thing I run into when I'm talking, especially like online and dealing with people, sometimes they be looking for you to like stop talking to other people and stop communicating with other people right away and all of that. And it's like, nah, I had a life before I met you. You had one too, you know? So, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, why we just can't?
Boundaries. It's just boundaries need to change. You know, you need to set
But I
boundaries.
mean, you can't do that. You can't expect that from a person and you just start talking to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you,
So if I tell that person that I just met that I'm going to get to know you, but I got male friends, then that's boundaries.
yeah, but I mean, okay,
Well,
like,
me personally, I'm gonna let you know how I am up front. I mean, I'm gonna tell you straight up my
yeah,
do's and my don't. You know what I'm saying? My likes and my dislike. I'm gonna let you know up front, because then I'm giving you the opportunity to say, well, you know what? This is not what I want. You know what I'm saying? And we can move on.
'cause
We
my
don't have
thing
to
is,
wait.
I would never disrespect somebody in their face. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm.
like behind your back, you know, if you ain't there and one of my friends come along and we talking gang to each other, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, this is how we get down. This is how we, you know. So I think it's important, you know, to let the person know, but at the same time, if it's somebody you just start talking to, like, you know, it's, you know, you can't expect that right away. And I find like with Sagittarius people, we okay with that. You know what I mean? Like, because we
Mm-hmm.
know how we are. But like certain other, you know, people, they're not good with that at all. You know, they be expecting you to just stop all communication. It's like, no, you can't do that. I don't know what's gonna happen with you.
And I
You might
can't
not
stand
like
for
me.
a person we get just because we get into a relationship and you want me to cut all ties with whoever. No, I'm a people person. That's just me. I
Yeah,
like people. I like to talk. I like, you know what I'm saying? I like to
Right.
communicate
yeah,
with other people. So don't come into my life trying to tell me who I could talk to and who I can't talk to, because one thing about it,
right,
two things for sure, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna
right,
tell you you can't talk to this person. I can't tell, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah.
gonna do that,
right.
because first of all, you're judging me already and letting me know that you don't trust me. I haven't gave you a reason to
Mm,
feel that way.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So
That's
don't
true.
come into the relationship trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to change me, because I'm comfortable within myself. So that
Right.
means you gotta be comfortable. You gotta be comfortable enough to say, well, okay, I'm comfortable for her to be her, and you know what I'm saying, and I can understand her, because I
Yeah,
have not only do I have male friends, I have female friends. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So at the end of the day, don't tell me who I could talk to and who I can't.
right. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because we both grown. You know what I'm saying? We both already been raised, so therefore there's no need to do
Right.
that. Now, if I'm doing something that you feel that is wrong, so you need to check yourself and say you better wake up your third eye and watch everything and listen to see what you know what I'm saying, to see what you feeling
Yeah,
is right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? But just
yeah.
don't
But
come
I
at
would
me like,
never like yeah, because and the reason I say that is because I was just recently over in my sector and you know, they was like, "Oh my God, did you hear this? Did you see that? Did you?" And I'm just like, okay. Like, so I mean, people have a life before they met me, you know? Like I had a life,
mm-hmm,
you know, the people was like, why are you dealing with this person and you talking about this person? I'm like, because I had a life before I met certain people and they
mm-hmm,
did too.
mm-hmm.
And if it's something that that person don't like that I'm doing, they know how to come to me and tell me. I mean, it's like
Mhm,
it's none of
mhm.
your business for you to be taking my business and making it that personal that you're out here investigating something and call yourself laying it on my desk. It's like,
Mhm.
and then y'all get mad at me because I said I'm not looking. I
Thank you,
don't want to see
Nisha.
it. You know, no, if it's something that person want me to know, they'll tell me. And how I
Hmm?
don't know, so
Right, right,
that's why I was
right.
just saying, like, I just it's strange how you were talking about that because that is one of the things that I was just over an hour, talking about with a group of people. And I'm like, everything's okay. Trust me. And if it's not, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Yeah,
But I'm
I
good.
mean, at
I'm
the end of
good.
the day, you just talk to the person. I mean, you both of y'all an adult, so why you
Right.
can't express how you feel. You know what I'm saying? At the end of
Hmm.
the day,
Right.
don't that's see people think if they hold back that they don't want to try to hurt nobody's feeling. You're not trying to hurt nobody's feeling. You just letting them know how you feel, and people
Hmm.
don't like telling people how they feel. Be
Hmm.
honest and straight up with me. Mhm.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You just be straight up and just tell them how you feel right then and there. You know what I'm saying? And then that's keep a lot of drama and a lot of mess in the relationship down when you could
Hmm.
just straight be honest with one another. You know,
Hmm.
nobody want to be honest because they feel like they're gonna hurt that person feeling. No, you gonna hurt my feelings by
Because it's
not
a way
telling.
to say things to people without hurting their feelings.
Exactly. You
It's a
know to
way
say
to do
it's
things
not what you
without,
say, how you say it.
yeah, yeah,
You know.
yeah. Which is one of the reasons, like, even like another recent situation that happened with me. Um, me and somebody was talking, and I just figured we had stopped communicating, and even when we did communicate, it was like real awkward, like, so it was like, mm,
Mm.
mm-mm.
It wasn't
So
there.
once
The
the
chemistry wasn't
communication
chemistry.
stopped,
Yeah.
huh?
Hmm. Said the chemistry wasn't there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then once the communication stopped, hell, I was off like shit. Phew. Thank God, good. Let's, you
Mhm.
know. And then when some shit
Right.
jumped off, it was like, what? Wait, hold on.
Yeah, I know
Wait
what
a
you're talking
minute.
about. Yeah, like what the fuck? Where did this come from? And
You
that's
start.
weird
It's
too,
like
though,
you
because it's kind of
starting
like when you kind of
get started.
people get a wind of like who you talking to. It's like all these people start jumping out and saying this and that. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't understand the
Yeah.
purpose,
Yeah.
but
And my whole thing is I never really like bring a whole lot out here. Like the last person I was really dealing with on here, which everybody, the whole YouTube knows about. It's
yeah.
like here recently, he been giving his commentary on my whole situation now that's going on. And it's like, why? And it's like the stuff
Mm.
that people are sending him, telling him. And that's why I'm just like, if it ain't your situation no more, why do you even care? What
Mhm.
is we
Mhm.
doing? You know,
Mhm.
and it's just,
Mhm.
and man, it's just a lot. It's a lot.
But see, this is the thing. That's the thing when you get into internet love or an internet relationships, and
Hmm.
your relationship is spread all over the internet. People
Yeah.
tends to get it, what I'm saying, put their 2 cents in it, and and it's Sherry tell Jane, Jane tell Mary, Mary tell Tom, and Tom tell, what I'm saying, and then when it get back
Hmm.
to you, the whole situation is
Story
twisted.
change. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why when you meet someone on the internet, it best to keep it off the internet, you know, because you gonna always, no matter what you do, it's gonna be always that one person lurking in the fucking bushes just to fuck your shit up because they is miserable, or they don't have a relationship, or somebody ain't came up, you know what I'm saying, to
Mm-hmm.
them to make, you know what I'm saying? It's always
Right.
gonna be somebody. It's gonna always
Yeah.
be somebody, no matter what. So at the end of the day, just keep it off. You know what I'm saying? You let that person know, look, I don't want this on the internet. We can
Yeah.
act like we ain't together or whatever, but we know we together, and you gonna respect me, and I'm gonna respect you. But I don't want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta set those boundaries right then and there. Both of y'all gonna be on the internet. That's why I say, sometimes maybe you shouldn't date somebody from the internet and y'all hang in the same, area. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
Mhm.
you date someone and
But
you
now, what if
over
you
here.
meet that way? What if you
If
meet that way, though?
Okay, if you meet that way, then that's when it goes back to what I'm saying to you. You don't need to let no. I mean, y'all can act like y'all not even
Yeah,
together.
don't do it. Trust me, just
Okay.
Krista. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't just
current
y'all
yeah,
is
I just
not
currently experienced it. It's yeah.
Okay. Oh, you
Don't put it
did.
out in
Oh,
the
because
open. Keep everything private. Just
yes,
okay.
everything. Keep
Gotcha.
everything private.
Gotcha.
Don't let nobody know nothing because I'm telling you, it's somebody that's gonna be jealous, that's gonna be envy of your relationship with somebody. Like you see how so many people they know that you're with someone different. You know what I'm saying? I give
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because of the fact that how he handled the situation. At the end of the day, you see how all of them came over and they tried to put dirt on your name. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh,
So
they still doing it. They going ham on me. They not getting up off of me. They still
and
doing
see,
it.
mm-hmm.
about this, you got you don't have a little boy no more. You're dealing with a man because he
Mm-hmm.
handled it like a man. You
Yeah.
He's
feel what I'm
definitely gonna
saying?
do that. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's why you
Shout
have
out to
to
Billy Gang Blake.
let's go. You know, so
Okay.
Period. Let's go.
That one
Big
right
Barry
there.
Blake in the building.
That one right there. Man,
you
listen.
gotta know
Oh
how.
my
You
God.
gotta just gotta know how to deal with it, and the thing about it also too, you gotta be a strong person to be able to handle. Because, like I said, the wolves gonna come out. The wolves gonna do
Yeah.
what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? They gonna hate no
Mm-hmm.
matter what. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And see, and that's the
And
same thing like with me. You know, there is a lot of people, that's out here that's trying to pursue me. But like I don't talk to everybody. I'm friendly. I'm very friendly, but I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all might hear the snow trucks going down the street because we got so much snow here. Um, but I'll like talk to people or be friendly, but then there's also men on here that I have different types of relationships with. That is no flirtation and stuff involved. And then there's some, we might flirt, talk a little bit, a little gang, but it's nothing else.
mhm,
Um,
mhm.
so usually if I start talking or dealing with somebody, I usually try to let them know, because of course don't no man want to be disrespected. I mean, come on, they just don't. I mean, we as women don't either, but men, they really, really feel some kind of way. So, you know,
Right.
so I get it. I get it. Um, it's just a whole lot going
You
on.
just
And
you,
I'm just hoping like once it reaches other people's ears that, you know, it's taken the
it's
right
not
way.
gonna stop.
Cause
The thing about it is, it's not gonna stop. The thing about
mhm.
it is, you just gonna have to ignore it. Like, just straight ignore it. Don't come in. Just don't say nothing because at the end of the
I
day,
told him that.
it's gonna keep coming regardless. It's nothing you can do. It's already out there. So you know what I'm saying. Just ignore it. Just let it go. You know what I'm saying. Just let it go. Somebody questioning you about it. My business, not yours. It's simple. You know what I'm
Damn. And that's what I gotta
saying.
work for because I am so detailed and I'm so used to like being honest and straightforward with people that I will tell you all my damn business, you know.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
People be
you
gang.
like,
have to work on it. Yeah,
yeah,
you
I
definitely
do.
What?
have to
And
work
I'm
on it.
too
That's
You know what I'm
goddamn old to still be like that, but I do. Cause I be like, ain't no harm. I ain't out here trying to hurt nobody. Shit. I'm just trying to, chill, have a good time, So, but I get it. I'm learning.
Yeah,
Obviously, I ain't learned enough though. So
you just can't tell. You just can't tell your business. Just like I
yeah.
say, my business, not yours. You know what I'm saying, and keep it moving. Because the less you
Mm,
say, what they gonna do? What can they do? They can't beat it out of you. So what? What?
yeah.
Well, I don't have to tell you what I got going on, and just don't speak on it no more. You
Cause you
know
know
what
what
I'm saying?
I don't like is when people start like coming up, and that's what I have to get over. People will like come up with their own conclusion about things. Oh, that's why she not saying nothing. Cause of this or
Yeah,
that.
and
And
they're
so
gonna
then
do
my
that.
thing be, and that one
They're
thing
gonna
I
do
had to
that
really
because
work
of the fact
on,
they
like,
don't want you to talk. That's what it is. They're gonna do that because they want to push your button to try to make you talk.
right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I heard that shit. That car, did they just wreck?
Somebody just wrecked.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
that.
So you
Mm.
just gonna have to. You gonna just have to. You
yeah.
gonna have to work at that because and just like ignore it. It's just ignore it. Just simple as that.
Yeah.
'Cause they're
Yeah.
gonna, like I said,
It's
they're gonna
easy
keep talking
said than
regardless.
done.
You can.
But yeah.
Yeah, I know it's hard, but you just gotta work at it. You just gotta work it. I know. I know it's hard, DC Pooh. I know, but you just gotta
Yeah.
work at it. You know what I'm saying? Even if you ain't, let's say you don't even come on here, they still gonna talk about you regardless. They
Hmm.
still gonna talk about you,
Yeah.
whether you on here or not. So if I'm on here, I just might as well just shut my damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? The button gonna keep
Yeah.
being pushed. Oh, I know this motherfucking button. What the fuck wrong with you? Did that? You know what I'm saying? They're gonna keep pushing it. You know what I'm saying? And until it's gonna be like, damn, you know what? I can't take this shit no more. Blah 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 blah. Blah. No. Now talking
Mm-hmm.
your situation is different. You know what I'm saying? You was brought into some shit that you were just blindsided.
Yeah.
So it made you, you know what I'm saying? It made you know what I'm saying? It made you to get on defense because of the fact that you had to defend yourself because you didn't know where it was coming from. It just came at you and just grabbed you and you were like, what the fuck? But
Hmm.
see, with Jess, she already know what was, you know what I'm saying, how people are and what they're gonna do. That's the
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're
Because it
right.
is kind of like you have already had like a big name. I know y'all from that. So it's kind of like you was already attached to like a big name, a bigger name. So of course you already know like his support and
Girl.
all that, and
A
it's gonna
pure
come with it.
asshole.
Yeah, so it's like, of course, you know
Asshole.
what's gonna come with it because of the supporters, the people who were there when y'all
Mhm.
were something and something like that. So it's a lot bigger. Like y'all situation is probably like a lot bigger because it might be a lot more people that pour into the situation. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm. Mhm.
yeah, I just say my advice just
Girl.
being
And
out
you
there
know what?
recently.
The whole thing is people is out here they so used to be like dealing with somebody and then going back to this other person, dealing back with him. So now that I'm saying, well, even if it don't work out with this other person, I still ain't going that way. People's like,
Yeah,
I don't believe that because that's why you going to be trying to break off with that person. And it's like, I guess I had to show y'all better than I can keep opening up my big ass mouth and telling you, you
But
know?
see, this is the
So,
thing. You don't
okay.
have nothing. You don't have anything to prove to anybody on this app because like I always say, and I continue to say,
Right.
you push that X button. Everybody that's on this app that you're not talking off of here does not exist in your life. So why let it stress you out because of what
Right.
somebody?
That's true. Right.
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So I mean, if they're gonna say, like I said, they talked about Jesus Christ, and they still talking about Jesus Christ. So at the end of the day, it doesn't matter, because what they eat don't make you shit. It don't. Don't
That's
what
true.
nobody say on this red app. Don't pay not one bill. Don't put
Right.
no food in your mouth. None of that.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, when they start doing that, then their opinion count. But at this point,
Mm-hmm.
it does not count.
Yeah.
It don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because you probably would never in your life meet half of the people on here. Not even half.
That's
So
true.
why does it
Oh,
matter?
well. And if I get my choice, I'll put down who I want to meet, and I'm gonna tell them where to meet me. I'm gonna make sure I line the room with gasoline. Oh no, that's premeditated. But I was gonna say I was gonna line the room with gasoline, and then accidentally drop a match. But okay, I'm sorry, that's premeditated. I can't think like that. I'm serious. The way they be messing with me.
But they just, people like to, people like to see people get out their character. And don't get me wrong, because I've had my moments on here where, I you know what I'm saying, have gotten out my body. I'm 54 years old. I'm too old to be up here arguing with these people. That, you know what I'm saying? Hold up. I'm gonna take that back. Not people, person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like, my motto is, I don't make enemies. If you become my
I don't
enemy,
either.
because
Yeah,
that's what you want to become. That's what
right.
you want. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. I don't make them. So it doesn't matter what they say on here, because regardless, they're gonna say something regardless. So if you decide not to talk to nobody, they still gonna put you with somebody.
That's true.
Simple.
Mm-hmm.
So and within myself too, you just gotta learn how to deal and conduct yourself a certain way when you dealing with the internet. When you dealing with being on an app, you gotta realize there's so many different personalities that's on here. Then they gonna come at you. You know what I'm saying? Just
Mm-hmm.
because. You got motherfuckers are on this motherfucker because your ass beautiful and they not. So they got a problem with you. You don't even know it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
You don't even know it. Oh, why you don't like me? What did I do to you? They ain't gonna come
No.
out and say, well, I don't like you because you beautiful and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna come out and say it. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. That's why I told you, you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad because you VIP. You can't be mad because you VIP. Let them motherfuckers do what they gotta do. Let them say what they gotta say. And I mean, I'm not only telling you, I'm telling myself, because at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I gotta learn to stop letting a certain motherfucker come at me and me not start responding to every time that they say something. And I'm not talking just to myself, talking to my niece too. You know what I'm saying? It's reasons that motherfuckers come after you. You important.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So let
Yes.
them do what they gotta do and let them say what they gotta say. Because they the one who's hurting. They the one who got a problem. Not you.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
every
You're right.
night that you go to bed very comfortable. Not because you ain't going to
Mm-hmm.
bed because, oh, such and such man with me and I can't live. No, you're not. You're not going to bed like that. You're getting in your fucking
Mm-hmm.
bed. You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the
Child
Nah,
be
for real.
He's snoring like a mother.
No, like a motherfucker, boy, letting it all out.
And they up here stressing all night long. D. She's a
They
D.
up here
She a D.
and going and screaming and yelling and all that. Well, motherfucker, go right ahead. I'm gonna scream and yell at you for a little bit, but then you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna get tired because I can't keep doing that. You know what I'm saying. I ain't gonna lose my breath and my
Man, for real.
You know what I'm
Been
saying.
there.
You know. So when
Mhm.
you get off this bitch, they still on here talking about you. You ain't even on here. That's just how it is. You know.
Yeah.
Just simple,
Yeah,
just
that's
plain and
true.
simple.
Mhm.
Because at the end of that, people come on here, they learn to be characters, and some people have shit going on in their life that they can't fucking handle, so they come on here and be somebody that they really not. Half of the people that
Mhm.
do half of the shit on here, they don't do that shit in their real life. They do it because they feel like they can be the big bad wolf on here, or you know what I'm saying, or people just making them, popular like that, and they feel, a certain way. But you're a character when you come on this bitch. See, that's the thing. Why be a character when you can just genuinely continue to be
Be
yourself?
yourself.
Some people are
Exactly.
being themselves and they just ugly as fuck because
Mhm.
they got some shit going on in their life that they don't even know
Mhm.
how to handle it. So what they do is they find somebody on the internet to get mad with to try to take it
Yeah.
out on you. Motherfucker, go see a shrink or something, somebody.
Go sit on somebody's couch, a couch of
And
your choice.
go
Mhm.
sit on the couch and let them and let all that you got going on out. So that your
Mhm.
ass can be a better person in your real life and on this internet.
But they use this internet for that. And that's where the
No,
problem is.
some use it for that and learn from it. Some just do it just to be damn doing it. Because if you
Yeah.
don't learn from it, because it's places you can go and sit just like the women's round table. We get on here, we talk about shit, you know what I'm saying? Somebody might have a bad day and they probably want to, you know what I'm saying, what you feel about this, something and the advice that we could give that to our ability, the best of our ability to you could help you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
Yep.
some motherfuckers just don't care because they don't care in real life. That
Mhm.
just
Yep.
And once you learn that and get to know that, you will understand how people roll and rock on here. Oh yeah, you mad? You don't have the bad. You don't give a shit. What's going on in your life that motherfucker talk about it. Get that shit off your chest. Simple. Simple as
Mm.
that. Because I'm telling you, what I don't do, it's a handful of people that knows my business. A handful of people. And if they know my
Right.
business, I could trust them. That's Big Talk. That's on the panel. She knows some shit that nobody don't know to this day. D Chef, Caramel. That knows my business and I have yet to hear it. Yet to hear it.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
Mhm. Should nobody hear your business, know your business.
So, you know what I'm saying? So if anything come out, it's only 3 people that know. And the 3 people that I chose to to know my shit, I trust. Because I know they're not gonna say nothing. They got my number. When I get up here and I do some crazy fucked up shit, Bro calling me. If he ain't calling me, he texting me. If I want to know something and I feel like I want to talk, I'll call Nisi Poo or I'll call Caramel. So you know what I'm saying? So you gotta learn how to pick the people that you want surrounding you because your energy is the shit for you. And you cannot allow nobody to come into your energy and drain you dry. You can't. And that's not only on here, it's also in your real life. Nobody don't need to drain you dry. Talk.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had to come back
Nobody
in.
nobody don't need to drain you dry like that. Uh-uh. If you don't let nobody drain you dry in your real life, why the fuck is you gonna come on this internet and let somebody that you don't know that sit behind the avatar you probably
Right.
ain't never seen before drain you dry?
Right.
That don't make sense.
I say it all the time, Miss Renee, because if they can't go like this, what we talking about? Yeah.
Hey,
And they want to sit up there and tell us what we supposed to be looking like, but we doing this together. We're here together. We don't need all that. We need the voice. The voice has to be strong. Voices matter. Don't your voice matter in real time? Like, so what are we doing all that putting the women down when we could really be lifting each other up, like you said?
Exactly. You already got the men's on here calling you bitches and hoes and all this right here. You know what I'm saying? So why the women don't know how to stick together and be as one? Because you gonna always have somebody at that whole damn bunch that wanna fuck everything up for you.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen. You're not gonna get a basket full of good apples. No, you're not. Because somewhere deep down in there, in them apples, there's an apple that got a damn worm in it.
That's true. Or a bruise, or it's going rotten,
Exactly.
and then it's messing with the other ones around it.
Exactly.
You ever
So
have an orange that does that? It'll go rotten.
To,
And then
you can't allow it to mess you up like that. No.
Yeah.
No, you're not gonna drain my energy. You know, you're not gonna do that. You know, half of the time when I be scratching with a certain person or anybody, I'm gonna tell you the truth. If I get quiet, that means my motherfucking ass is laughing my ass off because I couldn't hold it no more. So I had to shut up for a second to get it out. I'm laughing my ass off.
I'll be right back, ladies. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's just simple as that.
Right.
I can't see this. What the comments is? What they say?
Hey, Sandy. Sandy came in. Oh,
hey, Sandy.
It is speaking. Hey, Sandy.
Yeah, but
Benji, the chat been kind of slow.
What Benji say?
Read it, talk, because he's gonna.
He said, "Don't worry, Shep. I won't tell her. I know what you told me about Miss Renee." He joking.
And I'll drag him, Miss Renee, so don't behave.
Benji so doggone silly. He is so fucking silly. Yeah.
I know. I just making fun of
the truth, you know. The truth is the truth. That's how, you know what I'm saying? That's how you have to look at it, you know. Like I say, my old ass, you know, I live in my truth, you know, because I know I don't do half the shit that I do on here. I know I don't do it in my real life. I don't.
Yeah.
You know, I don't. So why am I gonna, you know, let somebody upset me and get me, you know, all out my body? You know, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's okay. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, but we all done been through it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's okay. But like I say, I've had shit. I'm laughing half the damn time. Shit. I'm like, bitch, did you just say that, bitch? Did that bitch just say that? Laughing my ass off. You know?
I don't be laughing about shit. I be serious. I be serious as fuck. I don't be laughing about nothing. And I don't think it's funny after the fact either. Shit. I don't know. I'm just a serious person, and there's some things I just don't tolerate. I don't know. Yeah, it's just me.
Well, you took
But
care of them trolls today. You was taking on them trolls today.
yeah.
Yeah.
They troll. Yeah, that's funny when they doing shit like that. But I love the trolls. That's why I be like, let them chill, because they give me something to talk about. So
Oh
Yeah, well,
yeah.
the gummy worm was the word of the day for me, honey.
yeah, that's what I'm
Lorena
saying. Like,
Bobbitt.
You got
like they give me shit to talk
I
about.
know.
That's why I be like, don't touch them. They give me shit to talk about.
She's funny. She
So
did Lorena Bob in it too. Yeah, she did, Miss. That
yeah,
is
it'd be
That shit
funny.
fun.
killed me. I'll tell you what, I was laughing my ass off like, what the? She don't show that.
Ah, I like
I be
that.
having fun. It'd be fun
Well,
to
they
me
get
though.
mad when I do it. Then they be like, Janet's crazy. And then, no, I do the same thing. You want it? I'm going to give it to you.
See, exactly. Exactly. I mean, some people just, I mean, yeah, everybody trying to everybody trying to network, everybody trying to get their channel together, everybody trying to get it up, but some people just take it too far. They just take it too far sometimes, you know. And sometimes you just gotta laugh, just like this motherfucker right here. Boy. That's exactly how you gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I come on here, I like to pop my shit, I like to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Then there's times that I like to be serious. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love the round table, because you know what I'm saying, we can sit and talk like grown women. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
love it. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's okay to have drama sometimes, but sometimes you got to take that drama. It's like, you know what, today just not the day. I don't. Let me chill for about an hour or 2 to 3 hours or something. You know what I'm saying? Let me get off of it. Yeah, you know, I understand drama sells on him because it do. Drama is the top number one. If you want to get your channel, you got to do drama. You got to do drama. As long as you doing drama, you gonna have people coming in your chat. But when you sitting down talking about real life and real shit, nobody don't want to listen. Nobody don't want to share you out. None of that, cause that just not what certain people do. You know, people like to do, and it's okay. That's why I say I don't care if I got 2 people, one person on the panel, and one person in the chat. I'm okay, because there's 2 people that's listening. You feel what I'm saying? So it don't matter if I don't get a lot of people in my channel. I'm cool. I'm cool. You know. But as
Me
soon
too.
as I say something about, as soon as I put up their drama or a certain person name or something, oh, I got 40, 50 people in here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they like. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what goes on in these YouTube streets. Shit. That's what they do. You know. But it's okay though. It's okay. It's all right. What mark we at?
2 hours
225.
and 25 minutes.
Oh, it's 2:25. We have reached our 2 hour mark.
Yes,
Yes, we
yes.
have.
It was a good topic today. It was good. It was ongoing.
Yeah,
It was good.
it was. We try not on the round table. We try not to stay too long. We try to stay 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? Get our talk on or whatever. Um, Ladies, Janet, do you have any last remark?
I appreciate you having me. It was wonderful. I thank you guys.
Just thank
I
you,
think
Jenny, for coming. You know, we
yes,
here.
appreciate
I'm
you.
here to support.
Share us out. Talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Have any
Oh,
last words?
Now, thank everybody that pulled up to the show. Thank you to Jenny. Thank you to Just Krista. Thank you to Sosa. And thank you for Turkey, whatever he said. Turkey Nick or whatever the hell he said. Benji. Shout out to y'all for coming up and joining the women's roundtable today. It was a good one. And just a little recap, we talked about long distance relationships, alpha and beta males. If it's okay for a woman to propose to a man, and other things. So make sure y'all do hit the replay gang. Make sure y'all like this live, share the live out, and just thank y'all for the support.
Yes, and I always, if anybody have is not sub or been to Big Talk channel, please do so. Cause she be having it going on over there. If you're not sub to Benji, which is No Cut, please do. Please go check him out. If you're not sub to News and Shenanigans, please do check her out. Um, Shalana,
Janet,
Miss Line,
yes.
Janice. If you ever been to the Empress Janice, go check her out. Miss Party Line, check her out. Um, who else? Who we missing? Um, Wild D and MJ. You know, they newcomers. They check them out. Stephen Blake, you check him out. He got some merge over there. Um, shoes and shirts, and you know what I'm saying. Go hit a brother up. Um, Trey 8, check him out. Who I'm missing? I know I'm missing somebody. It's so many of them in the small town of
Born, check out my twin, Born Rich Club
Born
Films.
Rich. Make sure
Yes,
you check
yes.
out Born Rich and Stone C
Stone
the
C.
Table.
Mhm.
Yes, Mike G the Kickback. Uh,
Hell, everybody, just check us all out. Shit, it's so many
yeah,
people.
check
It's so
them
many
out because
people.
there's so many. You know, we the small town, the Hickville. You
Let's
don't know
go.
what you don't know what you gonna get when you come over here to the small town. It's the
Let me say
Hickville.
this. Let me say this, Auntie, because I know we finna end. I just got the notification. No cut. Benji is live. If y'all want to go there after this live, if y'all still want to
Mm,
be entertained. So, we
yes,
try to
because
just
we'll be over here
transfer
hitting it
people as we
out.
get done. Yeah, we just send people where
Mm,
they want to go, stay entertained. So shout out to Benji.
most definitely. As always, like I always tell you, if you want to support the channel, please do so. Membership is only $1.99. If you feel the need that you want to donate, sometime it's fine. We don't care if it's 99 cents. We do appreciate it. We just love for people to come and check us out and share us out. Continue to do that. Again, if you have anything that you want us to talk about, that you feel the need that we should talk about, make sure that you put it in the comment. Also, leave a comment. Um, because we want to know what you think. You know, we do our best. We try to be here every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. Make sure y'all check Talk Out in the mornings. Yes, she do get up in the morning, get her good coffee, and get her shit off. You know what I'm saying?
Confused sometimes. The copy do something to me sometimes.
But we do appreciate y'all, and we love y'all and thank y'all. If nobody told y'all they love you today, know that Big Talk and Miss Renee love y'all, and we appreciate y'all. And we most definitely will be seeing y'all next week at 7 o'clock. Be here, be here, be here, be here, and we out. Peace.